Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today I'm going to be playing Fate of the Fellowship, Lord of the Rings pandemic game, published by, what's it, Z-Man Games. Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I'll be playing this solo today, if I didn't say that already. Shout out to our subscribers. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and following the channel there. Special shout out to these folks that support this channel through Patreon and by clicking the join button down below, allowing us to purchase a game like this from our local game store and not be provided by the publisher. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to be playing solo today. We're going to do a full random setup. No pre-seeded cards, no predetermined scenario, no introductory difficulty. We're going to play on standard, whether we win or lose. We're doing it live. You're going to sit here and watch for me for 45 minutes straight, shuffle cards as we get set up. So if you need to go take a nap, get your oil changed, grab a snack, anything like that, go do that now, and then come back, and I should be set up by then. But yeah, we're going to go through the full setup, show you how that goes. We have played this game on the channel before, multiplayer. You can find that in the playlist link that I've included in the video description, and you can see that there. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the live stream. I see Addie, Sonia, Panos. Welcome. Feel free to play along. I mean, you can backseat game. I can ignore you if I want to, but feel free if you're watching live to like throw some stuff out there as we're kind of making decisions. I'm going to try to do it all and catch everything. But again, playing solo, it's like sometimes I'll just miss things on cards and whatever, or misunderstand an ability, but we'll try to play it correct. We'll go over all the characters we get randomly, and we'll see how they work. We'll go over all the, what are they called? Your like missions or objectives or whatever. What are these called? I don't even remember. Whatever they're called, you know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. Quests? Are they your quests? No, they're objectives. Yeah, we're going to play on standard difficulty, Addy. Yeah. Panos is asking, do you plan to play again with 2 or maybe 3 people? I mean, I want to play this game more. Spoiler alert. I probably said this when we played it before, but I really like this game. I had fun with the original Pandemic back when I got into the hobby, you know, like, I don't know, it was like 2012 or something, maybe played the first Pandemic, or 2013, somewhere around there. It'd already been out for a while. But I remember first playing it I bought it on the way we were going to a camping trip. And I remember Mel and I playing it. My daughter was really young at the time, and we're just playing while she's playing with toys and stuff. We're like trying to learn it on a picnic table outdoors, and it's like, you know, wind and stuff's blowing around, and it's like probably wasn't the best environment to try to play Pandemic. But I remember that first time I played that game. And then many hours playing Pandemic Legacy, you know, Season 1, 2, 0. I played Pandemic multiple expansions for Pandemics. I haven't played a lot of the Pandemic variants, though. But when I saw that they had a Pandemic with Lord of the Rings theme, one of my favorite themes in gaming or in general, I was like, all right. I already know I like Pandemic. I was getting a little bored of Pandemic, I'll be honest. Like, it's kind of very basic, a little bit RNG co-op, but I do love playing with people. It's a very fun multiplayer experience to play Pandemic. You're kind of at the mercy of the game, sort of. But it's fun when everyone's teamworking together and getting really stressed. I think it's really cool. So to have a Lord of the Rings version, it's like, yeah, I can throw away every other copy of Pandemic I've ever owned, no problem. And every expansion, no problem. Just to play this, because I could stare at this on my table all day with the giant Eye of Sauron dice tower stared at me off the side of the table. But yeah, I really like the game. I think it's fun. Solo, I'd rather play with people probably, but I can say that probably about every single game, even ones that are solo only. Hence why I play them here with you guys live, so I'm not by myself. Anyways, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, definitely having fun. So the long story there was just to tell you, yes, I could be easily convinced to play this again. I do want to play it 3-player if we can get Kyle to play it, but I want to finish up our Clank Legacy first. That we're playing through Clank Legacy Season 2 right now on the channel weekly with Kyle. So I just want to finish that with him before I throw a whole other set of rules at him. And then maybe we can try this game out 3-player and see how that goes. But yeah, and I could play another 2-player playthrough. But again, we have other games piling up that I could easily play too. So, but yes, I am not sick of this game at all. I've only played it, I don't know, total, I think maybe we played it a couple times to prepare for the last stream. I played it a couple times to prepare for this stream. So I don't know, 6-ish times maybe. But spread out by like a month or 2 between, but yeah. Oh, Addy says that of all the playthroughs I've seen, only you've beaten it, Rob. Did we play on standard difficulty on that last stream? I don't remember. That was like so long. Even if it was yesterday, I probably wouldn't remember. But yeah, we're gonna play on standard today. I don't know. I feel like solo this game is harder. But let me know what you guys think. And again, if you're watching this later, feel free to leave comments down below to anything we're talking about. Or if you notice I make any rules mistakes, because I know some people will watch this to kind of learn how to play or you know, reinforce their rules and their understanding of the game. And I'm not perfect. I'm human, like you, I hope. It depends how far you're watching in the future. You might not be human, but if you're human and you're watching this, you might make mistakes or you might catch my mistakes. Feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Put a timestamp, and that'll help other people when they're watching. They're like, wait, I don't think Rob did that correctly. Look in the comments. Sometimes you'll see people timestamp like, Rob, I don't think you did that right. And we'll look up the page and, you know, oh, it says in the rules right here, or here's an entry on BGG that was mentioning this, you know. And sometimes people will bring it up. And then that can like help you learn and stuff too. So learn from my mistakes. Oh, Sonia says, I've seen a few other playthroughs too. I think I've only seen Rob win. Yeah, but here's the difference though. Are those playthroughs you've seen? And I remember watching one when we were like looking at buying it. There was a playthrough. I forget what channel. We just started watching just to see. I was like watching a couple, when I can't find a how to play. This game I could though. This game I found the how to play, and that's what sold me on it when I was like, okay, I see what they've done here with the pandemic system. And it looked awesome, and I'm like, let's try it. But I went and there was a playthrough that came up in the search. I clicked on it and watched a few rounds. I scrubbed through till they were like playing it just to see the flow. And I was like, wow, this is exactly pandemic. But they were playing on the intro difficulty, the first game setup, and I think like 2 or 3 players at the table was like their first time ever playing. So I'm assuming a lot of channels, and I remember we used to kind of, I don't know if we ever really were like this, but remember a lot of YouTube playthroughs are just them like trying to churn through games and be as fast as possible, try to get a video up as quickly as possible, be the first for YouTube clicks. So they'll get the game and they won't even like, you can tell maybe they read the rules, maybe they just watched a video, but they'll just try to get at the table as quick as they can. They'll play the intro setup so they don't have to think. They'll set it up super basic, and then they'll just play through it to try to quickly, they don't care about rules mistakes. They just need to get a video up. It doesn't matter. It's all about clicks. So they'll just get it up as fast as they can, playing the starter difficulty, intro scenario, and they'll have no practice. They may have never played it before that stream or that video. And this game I found, even in our first playthrough, was tough. Because there's a few things you learn every time you play it for the first time. Like I put it away and pull it out, you know, a month or two later when we played it. There were things I forgot. There's some little gotchas in this game that I noticed that could easily snag you on your first playthrough. So some of those playthroughs are just playing it the first time ever and recording it, right? Just to get a video up. So I can understand why you're going to see a lot of them lose, because you're not supposed to win your first playthrough, I don't think, of this game, for a few reasons. The stealth requirement, the limit of only like, I forget how many cards, there's like 12 of each symbol in the deck. If you don't save some stealth tokens or some stealth cards before you go into Mordor, you are going to get blocked there hard and lose. If you also go into Mordor too quickly and you're not ready with the rings and you sit in Mordor, the game is designed to constantly bring Nazgul there and units to constantly be rolling, what are those called? What's it called? The roll with the black dice. I don't know. I can't remember anything today. A search roll. If you get in Mordor and you're not ready to dunk the ring, like, you know, like two-hand pump the ring back into Mount Doom, like as quick as possible before the defense gets there, like you gotta like throw the ball down the court and then like be ready to dunk it right away. You can't just sit there and let the defense get all around you and then just swat the ball away, right? So that's what happens in this game, and I find it's designed that way. So there's this like beautiful balance of like timing, where like you cross the, you know, the goal line into Mordor has to be perfectly set up, perfectly timed, and you have to be ready with not just stealth and not just rings, I should say, but also stealth. And if you're burning stealths in the first, you know, handful of turns in the game, you will feel that later. And that's what Mel and I learned when we were first playing this game. And once you like kind of understand a couple of those gotchas, you won't know those when you're first playing the game. That will get everybody, you know. And it's something you learn in Pandemic, right? You just learn in Pandemic, everything's a finite resource. Like that's why they say the discard pile is full open information. So you can count during the game and kind of like check your odds of like, ooh, how many rings are left in the deck? Am I okay to throw one away to re-roll a die, you know? And if you start getting silly with the re-rolls and don't take a bit of the punishments, that's going to hurt you later because that's the win condition, right? So I find from turn like 1, you got to be thinking about like the last turn of the game, which is very beautiful, and I love it. I love that kind of game. But yeah, so don't be too hard on them. They're just trying to show you the game and try to sell copies, right? I'm just trying to have fun playing it. I don't care if you buy this game or not. Anyways. But yeah. Jim says, hi Rob, I just got it. Spent the first night sleeving and putting the tower together. A whole evening putting that tower together, eh? Yeah, I thought it was a cool experience though, putting the tower together. It felt like I was building Legos. Like, it reminded me of being a kid building Legos. Or an adult building Legos. Whatever, you know, either way. But yeah. Hope you have fun with it though. Easier to click upload than to win. Yeah. Like Mel and I, we like to practice a game before streaming usually, unless it's like full of spoilery stuff. But I always feel more comfortable if like we play a couple times during the week leading up to the stream, so that I can worry more about the stream and the actual playing of the game, not worried about like tripping over rules and strategy and stuff and getting just like borked. But I mean, I don't mind losing on live, or else I wouldn't be live streaming, right? I think that's fun. Sports ball analogies might be lost on the tabletop gamer crowd. Hey Bob, how's it going? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Sports ball. Yeah. Mark B says, I played the solo two-handed, worked great, but not a fan of the solo mode. Okay. I'm trying out the true solo mode in this game today. I've tried it. I think I played twice now. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It has its own twist on the regular game, like puzzle-wise, in the way turn structures work, which I was not a fan of at first, and I'm still not sure if I'm a fan of the restrictions. It's also weird playing a multiplayer game where like one of the actions of the limited amount of actions in the game of trading cards doesn't work because there's only one player with one hand. So you kind of like lose on one action choice. So there's some turns where it's very awkward where you're like, I'd really like to use all 4 of my actions, but I can't use some of them just because it's like not lined up because I don't have another player at the table, you know, and more characters and stuff. But I think it's okay. But yeah, I'd prefer to play with someone else at the table and have like 2, 3 players, you know, going. I think that would be a better play experience. Oh, Sonia says the playthroughs I saw either lost on the final search. Oh, like on the final roll. Okay, that's cool and that's exciting. I think that's not a bad way to lose. But you can again look back to the beginning of the game, and if in this game if you spent too much hope, and usually hope's under your control on whether you spend it or not, if you know what I mean. So if they're losing on that final roll, they didn't line it up. Again, too many Nazgul got into Mordor. That means they went in not ready to get the job done as fast as they can at the end. They also let too many of their not strongholds, their havens turn into strongholds to lose hope. They also maybe completed some of their objectives that gain hope when they didn't have hope to gain. So like I found in this game, sometimes it's okay to like lose a stronghold or lose a haven early or lose some hope early. Totally fine to do some early search rolls because you have ways of making that back up. And it's like, especially depending on your objectives, you might have some hope coming your way. So you can play with like you have that extra hope because you're not going to win without getting it, you know, because you have to do those objectives. But yeah, strongholds. Yeah, they're not keeping an eye on strongholds, and that comes, I think, from being aware of the discard pile from the shadow deck. Like the open information the game gives you, like it's designed with you knowing that and accessing that information constantly. If you really want to play it well, I think. Yeah, they don't need to win. It's not like, I'm not saying it's a bad playthrough because they didn't win. It's just like, it can be like, as long as you're just trying to get a feel of the game. I'm just saying why you see them lose is like, maybe not because the game is hard. You're just seeing them because they're not prepared or have the experience you'd get after having a couple plays. You know, that's all I'm saying. So like, don't judge the game based on their presentation of it always. And like that goes here too. So know when I'm playing it, I'm trying to be open and honest. It's like, we played a few times first, right? So you're going to get the experience, not the same as your first experience possibly. You're going to get the experience of someone who's played it a few times. And that's why I try to say always at the start, it was like, when did I play it? How many times I played it? So you know, right? So you're like, oh, this dummy might make mistakes. Keep that in mind. He's only played a couple times, you know? Stuff like that. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Is everyone here yet? All right, we can get started. Yeah, this is what we're playing today. Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship came out this year. A weight of 2.96 according to the community over at BoardGameGeek.com. Best with 3 players, supposedly. Community saying not to play it 1 to 5 or up to 5, just maybe 1 to 4 is fine. 60 to 150 minutes and like 12 plus. It's hit 830 overall, 124 in thematic so far. Interesting. This game is flying up the charts, it looks like. Cool, cool. All right, so now we're going to do some setup. Let's try to rip through this as quick as we can and not get any paper guts from all the shuffling. Okay, so I got some threat markers, put some markers on the tracks. Shadow deck. Got our big juicy shadow deck here. Let's, I don't know, we can make some room and do some shuffling. So we're going to shovel this up, and I believe we're going to do the 9. I've already set up on the board. Whoa. I've already set up on the board all the little meeples on their places, and the Nazgul, you know, flying standees there are already out. I've shuffled up this deck a little bit, but we have to put the events in there still, so. Okay. So I got the 2 special cards going in the discard pile. I'll put them in a sec. We're going to shuffle the shadow cards. Don't want to miss anything. Starting troops. I got the eye. The eye is already an area door. Put all the troops out. Okay. I've got my 18 shadow troops, all out. I counted them. They should be right. And then we're going to draw our 9 shadow cards. Let's give it a cut. All right, here we go. And this is important. This is like the game begins now. Because where these go, you're now going to have to worry about those battle lines being populated during the game, or large armies being reinforced. And also, if you pay attention to like what happens at the bottom, you get kind of an idea of like, are Nazgul going to be moving more? Is the eye going to be aggressive at the beginning? You'll get an idea, and that's what I find. Like, so usually after I do these 9 cards, I'll kind of pick them up and look at them, and kind of just see which havens are under attack more likely in this game at the beginning, or in general throughout the whole game even. And then I'll worry about maybe my characters going there to reinforce those havens. So then I can just leave them defended and ignore them for the rest of the game because they'll be protected. But we'll see. Maybe it's a good spread. But I've had games where like Airbor comes up like 4 times in the deck right off the beginning. It's like, ooh, that means like all this area over here by Airbor, or Airbor, however you say it, is going to be a problem. So like you can go get ready for that, because if you don't work your way to there and correct that problem ahead of time, that's how you're going to lose your hope, right? But sometimes you can make an educated guess of like, I am okay to lose a certain haven because you'll have built-in hope in your objectives, right? So sometimes I build it like, oh, if my objectives have to capture a couple havens, well, I'm okay to lose a couple because I'm going to get like 4 hope from doing that. Sometimes even bonus hope on them. So you could just look at one of the havens and like write it off, I find, and then only worry about a couple of them that are in here to protect them. And sometimes these ones over here that are like the path goes through 2 havens, or over here like the path goes through like 2 havens, you know? If those come up a lot, you have to worry because that's like 2 havens will disappear. So you might want to prioritize that area more. At least that's what I think. I don't know if that's correct, but that's just how I think. So we're going to get a guy in Dol Guldur. Oh yeah, and if you're new here, I'm going to be long-winded giving explanations, talking how we're playing, why we're playing, decisions. I'm trying to make different long-form content. It's not a rushed playthrough. We're going to have fun playing through and discussing strategy and options and analyzing things. So if you want to get deep into the weeds here, you're at the right place. If not, you can just tune away, go watch something else. But that's what we do here. So yeah. All right. So I pop that guy on Dol Guldur. We have one in Rune. We have a Dunland. Another in Dunland. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rune again. Uh-oh. Dunland again. No, this is not good. When you keep hearing the same name come up, it's like, oh, you got a problem. But at least you can focus on that problem, maybe like eradicate it for the rest of the game. I don't know how many we've done, but we'll check in a sec. Moria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. Isengard. And Dol Guldur. So a couple Dol Guldurs there. Amorias, an Isengard. Like 3 Dunland, couple Rune. What else do we have? So nothing in Near Harad and Umbar. Nothing in Mordor, right? So that's interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it, right? So now you know your hot zones is how I kind of break it down, right? So I quickly will look through here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I kind of look through and see what havens did we get, right? So I see like 2 Minas Tirith there, 2 Rivendell and Erebor, okay? Woodland Realm, Grey Havens. So there's nothing that there's like 3 or more of, I don't think. So there's nothing like hyper focused and targeted by you know, the shadow or whatever. So and then you got to think it's like 50-50 on the cards, right? Like is the top or bottom going to get hit? So it's like, you know, nothing is right now is being like hyper attacked. But so Rivendell we got to worry about, because again Dunland came up a lot. So Rivendell's going to be in the Dunland one, right? The Grey Havens is in the Dunland one. So that's another one of the problem ones I talked about, where it's going to go through 2 of these. So when Dunland gets hit like this hard, these 3 havens up here, it's going to get a little ridiculous. And they can even cause a problem going to Helm's Deep maybe. But Helm's Deep, yeah, Helm's Deep and Dunland is in here. So this is a problem. Like this is threatening like 4 different havens. And this one's only like 2 or 3 movement, 3 movement, I think, to get in there. And then we have Isengard threatening Helm's Deep, probably. No, it's not actually. Isengard's threatening Rivendell also, but then that means Isengard can cross into Dunland here, and the same path, like those troops could get pulled either way. So this area up here is a little scary right now with how much Dunland came up. And then Erebor we got to think about, and again, Erebor coming up, and I think we have a Woodland Realm, right? Yeah. So Woodland Realm and Erebor up here, they're like connected in my mind, because like they end up going through them. Like sometimes they'll go through one to get to the other, or through this one to get to this one. So that can quickly like tank you at the end of the game if you don't have these like reinforced and ready to slow them down. But there's only a couple, so they won't move that fast. But who knows what comes off the next cards off the deck, right? So that's just looking at that. That's what I'm just thinking. I don't have to worry about down here so much, in Minas Tirith and Dol Amroth so much right now. But I mean, that could be a problem. We'll see how when the Skies Darken cards come up, right? Because this could get full of like 3 more Erebors before we get going, just based on the Skies Darken card coming late. So this could even be more of a problem, but we just need to watch. So I just like to have a good idea of like what's going on and like where my characters are going to kind of focus their, you know, their reinforcements maybe. Okay, so next steps. Objectives. Let's find out what our objectives are. This should make or break the playthrough. I'm going to slide these up here. Let's just do some shuffling. I don't know. Let's just do this. I find this like this objectives and like in your characters are like what really makes the playthroughs feel different. Like it's like completely playing with different puzzle pieces, and it's fun. Big cards, big cards. Okay, let's cut it. Here we go. So we're getting 3 more, right? Our first objective for today is unseat Denethor. So we're gonna put 4 Gondor troops. This one sucks. I hate this one. I've seen it before. There's a couple like this where it's gonna steal some troops out of our supply, and it might take a while to get this done. So one of our armies is gonna be really shortened. But knowing how the first cards came off, knowing that Gondor is not really under threat based on like where the troops were placed by those extra 9, it could still be a problem eventually, but we know a lot of the cards aren't moving them along those lines down there. So this is okay. because we don't need those troops too quickly. But we'll see what our other objectives are. But as an action in Minas Tirith, you have to have a hero spend 2 stealth, 1 friendship, 1 valor. Well, at least another character's there. So that's a problem. You have to have 2 characters spending their time getting down there together. And if we don't have a character in that area, it's going to be 2 characters going out of their way. Put the troops on this card in the supply, add up to 3 Gondor troops in Minas Tirith, and gain a hope. So that's great to do later when we need some hope gain. So not bad, not bad. Jackpot Man, hello, hello, hello. Of course, we have the final objective. I should go over that. Everyone knows this one, right? So it's going to force us to use Frodo and Sam. We have to spend 5 rings in Mount Doom with right here, Mount Doom with Frodo there. And then we roll a final search roll. And yeah, we fail if we run out of hope. So that's what we need to win the game. So that's what we're working towards always. Always, always, always. Okay, let's see what our next one is. Avenge Balin. So Avenge Balin, complete if both the following are true. Moria is a haven. Okay, so see, now I look at this one as like, okay, we have to convert something to a haven. That is 2 hope recovery coming eventually. So you kind of are okay losing some place and losing some hope on some search rolls or something, because we have a way to recover some hope we're forced to do on our journey to, you know, winning the game. And then we have to have at least 2 dwarven troops there, which is kind of rough to get them over there. Move any number of dwarven troops from other locations to Moria. If there's now at least 4 dwarven troops in Moria. Oh, come on, really? Oh, okay, you only need 2, but they're like, if you have 4, the current player may gain 2 Valor tokens from the supply. Interesting. So you can, like, complete it, but, like, bonus complete it. I was like, wait, where did the 4 come from? I see 2 in the picture there and in the description. Okay, so at least 2 troops there. If we can get 4, amazing, but we're only going to talk about getting 4 there if we have someone like Gimli who can make troops for free from the dwarves. Otherwise, like, I don't know if it's worth it going for the bonus. That might take way too many actions and cards and stuff. So, but I like the options. That's kind of cool. And Moria's right here. We did get some units placed into Moria, so it's a good place to worry about. And if we can cut it off, it's too bad we didn't see a lot of Moria, because then we know we have to go there and shut it down, and that could shut off a lot of the cards in the shadow deck. But unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of Moria. But I mean, more could be coming. Who knows? And then our final objective. Oh no, not this one. So we're going to be playing with Aragorn. Once per game, Aragorn must travel on his turn from Edoras to Eric. When he does this, add 2 shadow troops to Peligrir, then move all the shadow troops in Umbar to Peligrir. So Umbar only has 1 right now. So as long as no more Umbar comes up, but if it does, it'll make this harder, of course. Complete if both the following are true. Aragorn has traveled as above, and Gondor is free of shadow troops and shadow strongholds. So the fact we don't have many cards, we hope, from the shadow deck affecting Gondor, this could be something that's kind of easy-ish for the game. But I have a feeling we'll draw into more Gondor cards in the shadow deck, so that could easily become harder as the game goes on. But you do gain a hope for completing it. Yeah. Can't you just auto-move the dwarfs when you complete this mission? I don't know what you mean. Like this one here? Oh, I see. You can just like teleport them? Is that like a pickup in place? I assume this was having them like adjacent and then doing a move action. Yeah, I misunderstood that. Huh. Hey, Chad. Yeah, are you allowed to literally pick them up from like 25 moves away and like just pick them up and place them on there? Or is this a like, you have to have troops like adjacent that you can then, when this lets you move them in, but it doesn't say from adjacent locations. I don't know how like how strict the move word is, you know? Like, I play so many damn games, it's like some will say pick up and play, some will say move. Oh, okay. So you can just move them. Okay, Jeremy, I believe you. As I'm looking in the rule book, because I don't believe you. Okay, sorry. In this game, movement is actually called a travel. So travel is just moving a character. It's like from one location to another, but a travel limits you to adjacency. That makes more sense, I think. Yeah, so they're using the term move is like literally if the location they're at changes, that's a move. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think I played this one before and I didn't do it that way. I just thought, oh, well, I didn't get 4 there and I didn't get them close enough, so I can't move them in, right? Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you. Yeah, I played too many like dungeon crawlers where like move is a heavily defined thing. Like a move is like a from one hex to another, not and then like if it's pick up from anywhere and break those adjacency rules or those movement limits, it'll tell you like relocate or pick up in place or whatever, you know, from one place to another, breaking the regular move rules or a move action. But in this game, it's not called a move action, it's called a travel. So move, they're using move like more English, like literally take it up, move it here. Like move thing from there. Yeah, sorry. I'm in like gamer rules, more strict, more advanced kind of games rules. Rule lingo. But yeah, okay, that seems way easier then. But again, I have to have the dwarves, so I still have to like muster some. Okay, so on setup on here, we need 4 of these 5 troops here. So we're gonna put 4 of these Gondor troops, right? And then from this one, we need to use Aragorn. So let's grab Aragorn out of here. So one of our characters we're playing with for sure is Aragorn, Ranger of the North. If Aragorn is present, when a search is rolled, you may re-roll 1 of the shadow dice. Captain of the West, if Aragorn is present when a battle is rolled, remove up to 2 little minions from his location for each of that one result. So this result, and I think this result's on there a couple times, right? Yeah, it's 2 times. So 33% chance we would get to remove 2 instead of 1. It doesn't work on this result, I would assume, since it doesn't show that result on the die. But again, I don't know. I never looked this up in an FAQ to know if that is like very literal, like it's only that result, because it doesn't show this picture, right? So I'm going to take it as only at the 2 sides it affects, right? And then action once per turn. If at least one objective has been completed, remove 1 enemy from Aragorn's location. Okay. And we'll shuffle those guys, I'm going to say. Yeah, it's only that icon, right? Like that one, the 2 of the faces only. I wish, Dr. Chud, I wish they all came together and like, you know, lock down some universal terms. I agree. I've been ranting about that over the years for sure. Okay. So that's our setup for our objectives. So we have Aragorn, we have our 4 units here, and the ring doesn't make, the ring makes us use Frodo and Sam. So we have Frodo and Sam ready. So when Frodo travels or takes part in a travel, the current player must either spend 1 or 1 stealth result, or roll a search for Frodo's destination. Once per turn, when Frodo prepares, if he's at a haven in the region named on the card, also gain a friendship from the supply. So in solo, there is an additional rule where we can't use the prepare action unless we're in a haven that matches the region that's on the card. So I hate it. It's annoying. That restriction bugs the hell out of me, but I guess it's a balance thing. So it's basically the same rule we're following for Frodo, applies to every character. Think of it that way. But Frodo gets a bonus when he actually does it. So we're hopefully going to do that. Sam's aid, whenever a search is rolled, you may spend a friendship to ignore the same number of... Oh yeah, see, they actually show the picture for different results. So that makes Aragorn's thing very clear. That is only that one side of the die. Otherwise, they would show multiple sides. Okay, that helps me. Put on the ring. Before a search is rolled, you may ignore all shadow troops present. If you do, lose 1 hope and shift the eye to Frodo's region. And that, I think, is for, like, if you're in Mordor and they have, like, giant armies there that haven't really left, and you need to get in there and get to the Mount Doom, this stops you from just getting, like, destroyed at the end, I think. Or if you're really desperate running out of time and you have to, like, a big army is in front of you and you just have to get through them, that's when you would do this, but that's risky. I've never done that I know of, but it's there as like a, oh crap, you know, we're running out of time kind of thing, I think. Okay, so now we're going to shuffle up the characters, because the other 3 characters we're going to get, right, are random. So in solo, we play with 4 characters, and I don't know if it tells you how the order to set them up. I just shuffle them and set them up randomly, except for Frodo. And then you have to kind of take the turns in order that they're listed, right? So I'm going to put them like here on the side of the board. That's where they kind of fit today. Usually I play with them in front of me and just kind of go left to right, moving this little token. But this order can kind of like make it so weird in the game. Like it could make it easier or harder based on which order the characters are going in, but it's a fun thing with the puzzle. Like, I don't know if you can pick the order you want them in, or I just randomize it. So I don't know. I wasn't sure. Okay, just shuffle. So our other 3 characters, here we go. Gimli, Gandalf, and Éomer. Okay. Is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. I wish Golem was around. I like when Golem's in the game. Golem's fun. Son of Gloin. When Gimli musters in a dwarven location. Yeah, this is great for our getting some dwarfs going. I mean, we don't need that many, but this also helps because we have Erebor, and he starts in Erebor, doesn't he? Yeah. So he can start in Erebor, load it with a bunch of units, and then leave. And we can not worry about it too much, hopefully. Or he stays up in that area. If more Erebor cards come out, and that's where like a lot of the troops are going, he can kind of keep that area protected. Dwarven Craft, action once per turn. He can generate a Valor token from the supply. So token generation and unit generation, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Okay, what's Gandalf doing? Oh, when Gandalf musters, add up to 2 troops to his location instead of 1. When Gandalf travels alone, he may move 2 locations away. He may not use special paths when he does this. Light and Flame. If Gandalf is present when a battle is rolled, you may spend Valor to change the same number of dice to any results you want. Okay. So having him supporting is like kind of a good thing. I wish he could move and bring troops with him moving quickly, but it makes sense. Like that'd be nuts. Based on some of the objectives, that's really good. Okay, what's this guy doing? If Éomer, starting in Eastment. Oh, he starts here. Rider of Rohan. Once per turn, when Éomer does actions, he may do 1 bonus travel action. So he can help with like getting to Minas Tirith and being like the second character there to help with that objective, maybe. Since he can rip around the board. What else could he do for us? Yeah, he's just going to go around killing troops, I think. I don't know. Marshal of the Mark. If Éomer and at least 1 Rohirrim troop are present when a battle is rolled, ignore the loss of 1 friendly troop. Yeah, he's our fighter. He's our fighter. Did we go over Aragorn? Yeah, we did, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we need dwarfs, right? Gimli coming up is huge. So that helps us with that objective. What else do we need more troops for? I mean, yeah, he's just going to help keep this area on lock, maybe handle some of this stuff. Could he be the one to get to Moria? I don't know. But someone needs to bring 2 troops there. But we also have the option. This might be a little nuts. I don't know. But Frodo, where are my characters? Frodo is going to be up here in the Shire, right? There is also a little sneaky spot where you can make some dwarfs up here. And there is a play where Frodo could make a couple dwarfs back there. I know he should get out of this area pretty quickly, but I've also played it where he stays up there for a long time and it's totally winnable. Depending on some things, obviously. But he could grab a couple dwarfs up here and bring them along for us and get them in the area. Maybe someone else, like Éomer, can bring them in there. Or we just say Gimli, not worry about the troops that'll be... Oh, where did this guy come from? This guy from here? How many start there? I don't know where that random guy came from, but let's find out if he's supposed to be there. So we had 3 start there, and we should have, yeah, 2 more. Okay, yeah, there should be 5 there. Okay. So what was I saying? Basically, maybe Frodo can be the one to bring the 2 troops there, and then we just have Gimli stay there, and then we teleport some troops in then, and get that bonus maybe. But it depends what's going on up here. I might not want those 2 extra Valor tokens if it's better to keep the troops over here for protecting havens, right? Because depending on where we are in the game, we might not need more troops in this area. That might be a waste. But Dunlin here has me a little worried, so. All right, let's just lay them out here. We got Éomer first, Gimli second, Gandalf third, and Aragorn fourth. Okay, let's get their dudes. So Eastment here, there's Éomer. If I'm saying that right. Gimli, what's Gimli look like? Gimli's gray, Erebor. And we have Gandalf, the white. No, it's Gandalf the gray. Where's he? Oh, Tharbad. Maybe he goes and gets them. Yeah, maybe we have Gandalf go up here, muster some dwarves, and then bring them on in here, and he takes care of Moria. Maybe that's his job. And even maybe fight here a little bit. Because we do need to protect Rivendell, Shire, Grey Havens, and technically Helm's Deep are all under threat by this Dunlin/Moria little posse up here. They all could be a problem for any of those areas, I think. Without looking specifically at their paths, but just assuming. Because additional cards will come up and like grab them and change their directions, so they could become a problem on any of those places. And then we need Aragorn on Weather Hills. Where the hell is that? Hello? Weather Hills? Show? Oh, up here. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. They're going to meet him at the Prancing Pony or something? Something up there? Oh, wow. Okay, so this guy needs to go all the way down here. That's so annoying that he's way up there. So we have an objective down here. We have an objective like here-ish area. And this jerk face is all the way up there. Great. Great, buddy. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get down there. Yeah, this one is so annoying. This traveling through here, so it bugs me. That one's annoying. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Oh, I knew Rob was buying this game. Yep, of course. Oh, yeah, I forgot to wear my hat. I was going to wear my hat at the start of the stream. Oops. Area door. Okay, thank you. All right. So our objectives are chosen. We got our characters, right? All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I said we play as 4 characters. Technically, we're playing as 5. But how it works is we get 4 actions with wherever this token is. And either before or after those 4 actions, we can do a Frodo and Sam action once. And then we move it next round to the Gimli. He'll get 4 actions either before or after Frodo takes an action. And it just keeps going like that. So Frodo never gets 4 actions like in a normal game. You can't choose Frodo to have the 4 actions. So it's a little restrictive, a little strange. You have to play a little differently. And if you do need Frodo to move a lot, you have to have a character actually go and grab him and move him. So that might happen depending on what's going on here. Okay, let's continue with setup for the next hour. I gotta create the cards, right? Yeah, so we need our events. So we're gonna shuffle up the events. Give them a little shuffle here. How do y'all determine which videos are member only and which are available for everyone? Is it just certain games? Nah, it's just random. It's whatever I'm feeling like. I don't do it very often, the member only thing, because like I'm not a fan of paywalls. But it's like a nice way to say thank you. It's just I'm not good at thank yous, but thank you everybody. But yeah, I should do more member onlys. But I usually just do like unboxings or like things that like, you know, like not playthroughs usually. But yeah. I know it's something I need to do more of. Like I should do like once a month member onlys. I always say that, and then it's like I just get in the groove and like forget about it. But those are some of my favorite streams. Like looking back, some of those member onlys, like yeah, there's some good memories of those. They have a special feel, in my opinion. Okay. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 events we get to use in solo. So these are going to go into the deck without looking at them. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully they show up at the right time. Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that. That's what I hope. When I make a playthrough, I'm more thinking of like making it for something as like in the menu of content on the channel. It's not always like, oh man, I hope everyone's there today live. Like, I totally understand people have their own schedules and their own time. So like, if you watched everything not live, I would still love you just the same. Like, I appreciate it big time. Yeah, because like majority of people watch things like after the fact, and I totally accept that, and I love. That's why I like YouTube as a platform for this kind of content. So it's like everything's archived nicely, playlists and stuff like that. Like on Twitch, I had trouble like stuff would disappear, it doesn't archive stuff good sometimes, and like usually people use YouTube to store Twitch streams after the fact. But okay, setup done. Time for my nap. No, Yogi, we're not done yet. No, no, no. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Mr. Verde, if I'm saying that right. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I love Jaws of the Lion. That was a fun experience too. I debate that every now and then, go back and playing that either digitally or physically, using like different characters or like maybe those mercenary packs that are coming out. I thought about grabbing a couple just to like Mel and I to play through Jaws of the Lion again with those, but I don't know if anyone would care about that. Yogi, thank you for gifting 5 memberships to the channel, you generous bastard. Thank you. Obviously, during your sleepy, nappy days, you accidentally clicked the wrong button there and actually accidentally gave us 5 memberships to the channel. But thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so we get how many cards? We're going to get 4 cards, right? Yeah, 4 cards to start. I'll give the deck a little cut. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 starting cards. Please be good. Let's see what we got. Okay, no events. Having a heart early is good, maybe for mustering. Maybe. We got some stealth if we need to get out of Eriador quickly. We didn't get any Eriador cards to churn in for tokens, unfortunately. Thanks again, Yogi. Thank you. But yeah. We didn't get any Valor for turning Moria over yet, but hopefully those show up soon. Now we need Skies Darkens, and we're playing on Standard, right? Is 5? Yeah, Standard is 5. So, Karma Witch, thank you for clicking the join button. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you again. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel for a long time. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're getting Skies Darken cards. This will determine where randomly troops will just drop in off of stealth helicopters to attack the regions. They just like show up randomly. They drop in the middle of the night out of the sky, and we'll see where that happens. So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna shuffle for another half hour. Oh yeah, no, what am I doing? I'm being dumb. We're gonna make piles. I gotta shuffle this more though. I feel. I gotta make piles. We're doing the 5 pile thing. I'm all distracted. You guys are flustering me here with your generosity. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we take our Skies Darkens. 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here. Take our smaller pile, and we're gonna put this on the bottom. Yeah, I've done this in regular Pandemic too, Jackpot Man, where I'm like just setting it up, I'm shuffling them all in, and then I'm like, we're about to play, and then we draw, and I'm like, oh, I set this up wrong. Redo. Like, I'm just so used to so many games, right? Plus, they have you put the events in and shuffle it randomly, and then you feel like the Skies Darken's the same. Oh yeah, we're far from ending setup. Okay. This is our bottom. Adam, I like this game a lot. I love this game, actually, very much. But yeah, I think you have to be a fan of kind of like the pandemic system, because it's still there. If you've never played a pandemic game, like I don't know. But I think you have to be a fan of that kind of like casual random co-op, but also a Lord of the Rings fan. And I think if you're both, this is like a super win. And, you know, if you're a Pandemic fan, but not a Lord of the Rings fan, there's 1,000 other versions of Pandemic you could totally go for. Or if you're a fan of co-ops, definitely 1,000 other Pandemics you can play. And if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, it's definitely a solid Lord of the Rings board game, I think. Okay. Is it the best implementation of Pandemic? I can't answer that. I've only played like all the legacies. I played old school, like original Pandemic. I've played it with a few expansions, but I've never played any of the variants really, I don't think. And I know there's a ton of variants, like a ton of different Pandemic system games. I think I played a couple, but I can't remember what the heck. Did we play like the World of Warcraft one? I think there's one of those. I don't know. I can't remember. I could be wrong. But it's basically just a co-op game of putting out fires, right? And then having a plan, but like the plan keeps going to crap as you're like running around putting out fires, and it's like this balance of handling your main task versus all the side tasks that keep coming up, and spending your time correctly on both things and not too much on one or the other. Yogi says Iberia is the best one. Oh, okay. I don't know what that one is, but I'll take your word for it. I'm just one to be like, I don't need to own 75 versions of the same kind of game, but I know some of them feel very different, but it's like, I know some people love collecting that stuff. Like they find a game they love, you know, there's people that have like literally 75 copies of Monopoly on their shelf just because they have like a different theme on them. But I'm one that's usually like, I want a few, I don't mind a couple copies of the similar type of game with a new theme on it. But I like to have different experiences. So like, but again, I can always look at Lord of the Rings stuff on my table any day. So this, like, I don't need another Pandemic game ever now. Unless it's Legacy. Like, I could play those, no problem. But those are like a different experience, I feel. But to me, my favorite, like, straight up Pandemic game, I would say, is like the Pandemic Legacy Season 0 was like awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing 5 Skies Darken cards if it wasn't obvious from the pile of 5 cards. Yeah, we're playing standard today. Standard mode. Not introductory or whatever is after that. Is there like a harder version where you put in even more? Like, I don't know. Janet, you have to control 5 characters when playing solo. And you have to take their turns in order, which is weird. And you have a little token to track it, but you go in order, and then you go back around the top. But Frodo only gets 1 action in between each of those turns, basically. Or before or after, if that makes sense. And you also can't do the fellowship action. There's no trading cards between characters because you only have 1 hand. And if you're doing the prepare action in solo, at a haven, the card you prepare has to match the region you're in. Otherwise, you can't do it. And on some of the character cards, they have like alternate abilities if you're playing solo sometimes. I don't see any of them here, but there are some I saw before. Okay. The deck is ready. Yeah, there was one I played. Yeah, oh, Arwen. That's who it is. So like Arwen, for example, she has a thing to use the fellowship action, but in solo you don't use the fellowship, so she actually lets you break that prepare rule and you can discard one that doesn't match the region, which I like very much. I played with her on one of my practice solo games and was like, yeah, that felt really good. Even though it's just the normal way the action usually works, felt very great to do it. Okay, let's put all our stuff back after we're done shuffling. All right. Are we ready now? Are we finally done setup? Okay, we can go. Yeah, we're good to go, I think. You finally got all your games unpacked, so I'm back ready to play games? Jeez. Yeah. I'm moving a game collection. I did it once, I never want to do it again. So I understand where you're at. So it's basically like feels like Christmas. You got like a bunch of new things again. It's like, yay, open a bunch of stuff and like, ooh, so many things to choose from. Okay. Like a childhood Christmas feeling. All right. So Aramir. So again, once per turn, when he does actions, I might do a bonus travel action. So we got to remember to take advantage of that. So he gets like 5 actions in a turn, kind of. And if he has at least one Rohirrim troop with him, I ignore the loss of 1 friendly troop. So he needs to make some troops. So we could muster with him, but I feel like mustering with him is kind of silly. I feel like Gandalf should be mustering or Gimli, since they have advantages to it. He can just scoop up some of these guys here. But we should leave a couple in Helm's Deep, I feel. But again, there's only 1 Helm's Deep card. So it's not like going to get attacked that quickly, at least right away. But I mean, we could draw a few more. We'll see. That could totally change. Okay. Let's do this. So again, we got to build up some tokens and stuff, I think, before we unseat Denethor. And no one's even in the region, really. Avenge balance. So maybe let's put these in order that we think we might complete them. So maybe Moria we should do first. And then we'll work on the Oathbreakers. And then after Oathbreakers, try to do Denethor, or whichever one of those two come in order. And it's good they're kind of down here, so as we work our way this way towards Mount Doom, we'll kind of get them done in that order maybe. So we're definitely focused on the Moria thing is first, in my mind. So let's do that. Let's do that in that order. Ish. So, what should this guy be doing? Let's think. So he can travel. So let's do his free travel action. I'm okay to kind of take these guys off of here. So we've done his free travel. Let's do an action to bring him into Helm's Deep. So he's got 3 more actions remaining. Could muster 1 more with him. I don't have any valor yet to try to shut down a location. Or otherwise I'd be working towards that. But maybe he's just the one to go up and deal with these guys. So 1 free, 2, yeah. Maybe let's spend... When's Gandalf go? Gandalf goes in 2 turns. I would like to save this for Gandalf. Or possibly a shadow roll up here. But I'm debating just mustering right now so he can get some extra troops. I think I do that. Yeah, let's do that. He's going to get another Rohirrim. I don't think he needs that many. Okay, so 1, 2, muster. Let's move him out here. Let's bring... How many should we bring? Let's bring 2. I don't know if we should bring more. I just want to leave some behind for if Isengard marches on Helm's Deep. But we're going to go after Dunland here. We just got to thin them out. I just don't know, should I take 2 or 3? If Gimli makes a token, Gandalf can unseat Denethor on his turn. Oh, true. Oh, I see. If I kept the heart. I usually just wait till later and kind of see if this lines up if I'm in the area. But you have to get all the way down to Minas Tirith like 2 characters do. And I don't want to move them all the way across the map really right now until we have like this area under control. Just because we have so much Rivendell and Greyhavens like in the deck, Helm's Deep, I want to just thin out the red up here. And thinning it out is part of one of our objectives to get Moria cleared out, right? So this is what I'm kind of worried about right now. So I don't want to bring too many people down here and then have to backtrack. Plus Frodo is up here still, so we'll see. That's just kind of how I'm thinking about it, but you're probably right. But we'll just see if it lines up later. I'm not going to rush for it, I don't think. Now, if I had like Boromir starting down here or something, but we have to bring Aragorn down here anyway, so like kind of like killing two birds with one stone. So let's just worry about that later. I don't need those troops right now because we don't have Nir Harad and Umbar too much in the deck, which we got lucky with, so we'll see. I'm sure they'll come up soon though. Okay, I'm gonna bring 3. I'm gonna bring 3, and then he'll just move up here and end his turn here in Dunland. Or should he have gone and fought? Actually, hold on. Let's think about this, because the eye's in Frodo's region too, right? Could leave this guy here. If we went free travel, produce, yeah, maybe we just go to Isengard and start a fight. Yeah. And we leave 1 behind. Maybe that's a better play. So we have free move, muster, 2, 3, attack. Yeah, let's do it that way. Just so we can get the eye out of Mordor. Or out of Eredor. Oh no. Okay, so we do have... We're going to lose both of our troops. That's crazy. Do I spend a ring to re-roll? Do I care? Do we spend a ring on the re-roll? If we re-roll, we might be able to prevent the loss of one of them. Is 1 troop that important? But we're losing none. Eomer have a special. Yeah, he does. That's correct. But it still doesn't prevent... We're right now losing 4 troops and we only have 2. So his ability of preventing 1 loss of troop doesn't save any of our troops. Right? Or does it save 1? I just don't know how this resolves, right? Like, this is telling me to kill 4 troops. But it's simultaneous, right? I would assume. So we can still save 1. Ignore the loss of 1 friendly troop. Yeah. Yeah, I would lose it anyway, right? Well, I was thinking if I re-roll and I get this, right, or something, then I would only lose 1 troop. Yeah, so right now, yeah, it doesn't help me. I just don't know if it's worth the re-roll. Might be a waste. Look at your battle card. I'm not sure what you mean, Jeremy. Correct. Now you lose 4. If you had to lose 3, but you lose them all. Yeah. Yeah, let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. Okay, we got it. All right, so let's defeat 1, and we save 1. Okay. Right. Yeah. On the back of your actions. This is my battle card, you're calling it? Not just my reference card? If Nazgul are present, remove 2. Yep. And see that this Nazgul is present, right? So each one of those dice forced me to lose 2 guys. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying, though. Okay. Anyways. All right. So he's done. Frodo, what are you doing, buddy? Are you just chilling? Yeah, I think Frodo's chilling, right? I could move. He rolls a search, though. I feel like he just chills. But, like, are we okay rolling a search? What do we think? I don't have a heart anymore. Man, these things drive me nuts. Yep. Awesome. Okay. So we're done, I guess. Let's just draw 2 cards. Edenwaith and Haradwaith. Blah, blah, blah. 2 cards. All right. Grey Havens from Dunlands. Yeah, Dunland's getting even worse. That's crazy. So Grey Havens, purple line. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Near Harad to Erebor. Okay. So this one near Harad. And then move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. This one comes in. And we could be this one or this one. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just move this one over. Okay. Done. Next, Gimli. So Gimli can just muster. He can also gain us a token. So let's gain a token with his ability. We're gonna do that for sure for 1 action. I don't know how many I want to muster, but I'll at least do 2. I do have a Dale card. I'm gonna toss a Dale card to turn it into a token. Doing the prepare action because it's in the region, and that's his 4 actions. Frodo, I think, is gonna chill again. We didn't get a card in his region. And then we're going to do, yeah, I think we just leave Frodo again. Because I think I'm going to use Gandalf to go here and get some troops. I don't need to bring Frodo there. I don't want to roll 3 dice. I don't want to waste stealths right now. But maybe I should. Roll. Yeah. Yeah, we could do Frodo's action this time, maybe. I mean, if Aragorn can help move Frodo too. I just like to have Frodo in a haven, so that if we pull cards, we can use his action to turn him into tokens. But we also can't leave him there forever. But is it worth wasting a stealth right now? And where is he going? Which direction shall Frodo be traveling? I mean, we could use 2 hearts to get him to teleport down here at some point. I could move him to the Grey Havens and he could muster there possibly. But I feel like that's going to be Gandalf's job. I don't know. Do we move Frodo now? I'm going to regret it if we draw a freaking Eriador card and he's still there. And we're going with Gandalf next. Gandalf's going to rip back to Ered Luin and muster. Don't worry about that dwarf. He'll teleport to Moria when you capture it. So you think I'm capturing it with Gimli in Moria is what you think I should do? Hmm. I don't know. I like to leave my options open. Because we still have this army to deal with, right? So I got to get some troops over there to fight it. And this was annoying what happened here. So this guy's got to go back here and muster. That's going to take a while. Yeah. Uh, we're going to leave Frodo where he is. And we're just going to continue. Gondor. And Gondor. All right, no one's there. That sucks. Okay. Near Harad. Okay, that sucks. Another. So now 2 Near Harads have shown up, so this could be a problem down here eventually. And then deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. 1, 2, and 3. And then Minas Tirith from Rune. So Minas Tirith from Yellow Line. Oh, that's a big army. Holy crap. Okay, that's the thing. So yeah, now I have to worry about Minas Tirith from this direction. Probably more than this, but yeah, this we might need to get down there. Damn. Okay. Okay. Gandalf. Gandalf's gonna do his move alone. 1, 2. And then he's gonna go 3. So that's second action. He will muster a Rodreth. And that will generate 2 dwarfs. And then, so he did the move, moved again, mustered, and then he'll just move into here with Frodo. And then Frodo, should Frodo move now? Yeah. I think Frodo is going to move. I'm going to regret it, but I think he's okay to move. He'll move here. And I'm going to just spend this card to protect him from rolling a search. All right. Misty Mountains, Rodwrath. Okay, so we got our Valors lined up here. Interesting. Near Harad. Okay, yeah, so Near Harad's become a problem. And it's going after Helm's Deep eventually. And then Rune. Oh, man. Okay. And then, oh, yeah, sorry. We got to Near Harad, shift the Idafro's region. And then this one is shifts it already there, so we're going to have to roll a search. See, it sucks that I moved him out of that... But I moved him out of the haven because that could have protected us from some loss here. Yeah, so we lose 2 hope. I could spend this heart to not lose 1, but I think we'll just lose it. That sucks, but it wouldn't have protected us anyway. Let's go down to 4. Yeah, having that back-to-back, move the eye, and then hit us with a search. That's cheating. That's what that's called, cheating. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to move Gandalf with him. Yes, you were correct. You were correct. I forgot to move Gandalf with him. I was being silly. Duh. Yeah, of course. I meant to do that. I did mean to do that. I just like brain farted. Okay, so we are going to... That's that turn. Now it's Aragorn, right? Aragorn, what are you doing, buddy? Hmm. Hmm. I am debating. It might be aggressive. I don't think it's correct. But there's an option of moving Aragorn to here, picking them all up, bringing them to this fight. The only problem is the search would be like 7 dice. I would spend a stealth to not roll. Then I would have Gandalf, Aragorn together in the fight, and they can do stuff by changing dice. We could change dice. We can remove extra troops maybe based on dice rolls to help clean this up. The only problem is it doesn't get the eye out of Frodo's region, so that sucks. And I'm afraid of losing dwarfs, which I need for here. So I feel like I should ignore them and let him still take care of them. I could also... I don't think that's right though, Sonia. I think it might be too much trouble. We need to get the eye out of Frodo's region. I don't think I have a way to do that unless I go up here, grab this troop, 1, 2, 3, and start a fight here on purpose. I probably lose that elf. I leave Rivendell exposed, which is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to do anything there. Ugh. What do I do? I feel like I want to get this eye out of here. I feel like I really need to do that. I could just have him grab Frodo, right? As he protects Frodo a little bit. If Aragorn is present when a search is rolled, you may re-roll 1 die. Ugh. That's not great. I could also have Frodo go first and move with Aragorn. That would be a search roll of 3 dice, but I get to re-roll 1. I don't like doing that. That's not great. Have Frodo go first. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jeremy. But I'm afraid I'm going to lose so much hope here at the beginning. It's like not great. It got messy up there. Got messy. I also would have to spend a heart to get into Moria, and that's annoying. Trying to think, can I turn any cards over? Then you can battle in Moria, make it a haven for 2 hope. Yeah, but the Moria thing might take longer, especially if more troops show up there. I wish they moved out. I like wish they moved out somewhere. Then I could sneak in and go turn it. That would have been amazing, but it didn't happen that way. But I'm worried we're going to have a Skies Darken card soon, and if I don't move the eye out of here, we're losing 2 more hope from that. So I don't want to roll, like, lose hope, and then literally Skies Darken card, and we lose the game, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I think I could try to just get Frodo out of the region. Is probably my best bet. So we're going to move Frodo first. And we'll use a stealth. No roll. And then we'll do Aragorn's turn. And we'll have him move Frodo out. We'll roll 1 die for a search because of 1 Nazgul. We can re-roll because of Aragorn. And it's blank, so we're good. Bring the whole company, you think? Okay, okay. The only problem is this. Like, I don't know if I should get out of the way of them. But yeah, I could bring them along. I'm just not sure if that's like the right play. I don't need to bring them the whole way, though. But I am trying to go in here and fight. I just noticed this one meeple is like falling apart. What is happening to this meeple? He's like exploding. He's like expanding and cracking. Weird. That's the one fat dwarf. He's like eating too much and it's like expanding his armor. Or drinking too much ale. Okay, so I've only done one action with Aragorn, right? He's a veteran. Okay. Do I go in the fight? I probably, right? But I might leave Frodo behind. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Frodo behind. So we'll spend a heart. And we'll bring Gandalf with us. Bring in all 3 dwarf troops. Leave Frodo behind, I think. Because I don't want to roll a search for 6, and I don't have a stealth, so that's kind of silly. We'll just leave him behind. I think this is okay to do with their abilities, right? So we're gonna roll 3 dice. We just hope we don't lose more than one. This is rough though. I can spend like one. Oh, I do have a stealth token. I see. But anyways, I could spend 1 sword or valor, and then change 1 result with Gandalf. But I'm worried about changing more than 1. Yeah. Well, I don't need to move the eye away from Frodo anymore because it's not in his region, right? So I don't need to worry about this. So I don't have to battle right now. I'm also worried I can't lose those dwarfs. If I need 2 to live, so it's like very risky here. Because there is Nazgul in the region, so that side of the die kills 2 guys. That sucks. I'm not in a haven. That kills my guys. This side kills my guys. Okay. I think I'll just roll all 3, and I'll just use as many swords as needed to change the results. Aragorn can kill extra. Oh yeah, does he kills 1 for an action if I want. Yeah, my once per turn, right? Yeah, once per turn. Oh, it's only if an objective is completed. Yeah, I don't have that ability yet. Yeah, this doesn't do anything, but this does. If I can get that 1 result, like 33% chance, I could remove 2. But I'm not worried about what I can remove of them. I'm worried about what my losses are. Like, that's the problem. So I think I just roll 2 dice. And with Gandalf, I can hopefully change one of them to be this result. That will kill 2 of their guys out of 3. And hopefully the other one is no worse than this result. And that's what I'm looking for. I know I need 3 swords for a haven, but if I don't get that done till a future turn, that's fine. There's 3 orcs there. 3 orcs. Yeah, three orcs are here. I'm gonna roll 2. I got the exact result I needed. I mean, it could have been better having 2 of that result, but this is totally acceptable. I don't need to re-roll anything. I'm gonna lose 1 dwarf. Good for Gimli later. And then Aragorn's ability is gonna let me kill 2 with this die, and I get to kill 1 with that. So that's like not best result, but definitely close. I could spend a sword to change it, but I think I'm going to leave swords because I do need to spend those for converting other havens I want to do. So, and then my final action, let's just finish the objective, right? At least, okay, so I'm going to convert it to a haven. Let's spend these 3 cards. Let's convert it with our final action. Oh yeah, I've got to shift the eye here. So we have two dwarves here. 2 dwarven troops. Hey, Sniz. Moria's a haven. Oh yeah, we get 2 hope back, right? Moria's a haven. At least 2 dwarven troops are in Moria. And when completed, I can move any number of troops from other locations. Yeah. So let's move 2 from here. I think it's okay. And that's going to get us 2 Valor tokens. It's weird not having any cards. And that one is done. So now Aragorn's abilities is on. Because we've completed 1 objective. All right, perfect. Is Frodo? Frodo went first, so we're done that turn. Let's draw some cards. We got Mirkwood and Rovanion. Okay. Still no Skies Darken. Uh-oh. That's weird. We're going to have like 2 back-to-back. I feel it. Isengard to Rivendell. Well, Rivendell's, that's a problem. So this big army is moving up. They are literally 1 move away from wrecking the Shire. That sucks. Oh, now Isengard's open. I do have 3 swords. Oh my. I can turn Isengard too. Oh wow. Assuming it doesn't spawn another guy in here right now. Nope. We're going Moria to Erebor. That's another Erebor. That's 4 Erebors that have shown up. So Erebor could be a problem later. Okay, so Moria to Erebor, blue line. We know Moria is locked down now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Nothing's moving. That's sweet. Okay. So back up to Aramir. Yeah, let's just spend the swords. And we're going to convert Isengard, which we do have a troop there. We have a Rohirrim. We're going to convert that. That'll move the eye to the region. It's already there. And we're going to go up. Oh, yeah. Did I do the... Yeah, they just moved both, right? Yeah, they just moved. There's no bottom effect, right? Okay. Yeah, it was a good round because we got lucky on the dice. Otherwise, it could have been really rough. So we moved up. We're full hope again. The eye is there. We've converted Isengard's shut down. Not like it was a really dangerous spot, but so that was 1 action. Second action, we're gonna move here. I can't muster. I don't have any hearts. That sucks. This is a problem though. I need to get there. Free travel. Let's just fight. We're gonna move the eye here. We can prevent the loss of a troop. Done. Yeah, I wish I could muster with him. This is awkward, but we're gonna go. So that was a free move. Spend an action here. Action to fight. We're gonna go. We have 2 more actions left. Back here, back here. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're just gonna lose up there, like lose those havens. I don't know what to say. I kind of maybe don't care. All right. Frodo. Frodo should go this way. Nothing needs to roll for a search, right? Saruman on his way to wreck the Shire after you defeated Isengard. This is canon. Yes. Yes, Sandy. Yep. Seems to check out. All right. Mirkwood, and I'm sure a Sky's Darken, right? Yep. All right. I knew it was coming. All right. So increase the rate of annoyance to I see you. Move the eye to Frodo's region. Add 3 shadow troops to Tharbad. Oh, that's not good. Because that's where all the movement's happening up there. Oh, that's so bad. But again, if we ignore that, they'll just storm in and do whatever. But my worry is they change direction and go to Rivendell. And then the other one keeps going this way. That could be bad. And then danger intensifies. Can we keep these? Let's just keep them up here. Danger intensifies. So now it's time to shuffle and get all that stuff back in there. Plus those two awesome unique cards. Man, those Dunlin cards are going to come up hard, man. That's going to suck. Oh, no worries, Sonny. No worries. Wanted to at least drop briefly to say I think it's great that you're recording a playthrough of the solo mode. Yeah, no problem, no problem. And watch it later. Sweet. No, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, on the top they go. And now we're drawing two cards, right? Dol Guldur to Erebor. Boom, boom. And then it's this way to here. Near Harad. Oh, man. Put all the meeples there. Move two Nazgul closer to Frodo. Doesn't have to be from the largest region or anything, right? Just nearest. So we can move them from here. We can move from Gondor. We can move from here. Where is he going? Maybe into here? Yeah, let's just move two from here to here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Done. Who's next? Gimli. So Frodo needs to get away from the ring, which he can easily do. But he would have to roll for a search here, unless I get in there and do a fight, but that's not anytime soon. I could move back up here. Maybe I move them from here instead. Yeah, move it like that. So then he possibly could just move up to here. I want to get him like into the haven here. So then he could possibly pitch cards, but I only have like Mirkwood, which I can toss with Gimli, these cards. I don't have enough tokens generated. I spent so many. So it is Gimli's turn. Just thinking about Frodo. Okay, so we'll have Gimli will, I think, just generate a Valor. He'll muster twice, I think. Should I march him? Yeah, I'll have him turn a card. Oh, maybe. No, he'd have to move once, right? Yeah, he's in Dale. Not Mirkwood yet, unless he travels there. So maybe we muster one less. And then we have him move over. And then in Mirkwood, let's have him just generate a stealth for us. And then Frodo, will have Frodo. I want to move him down here. I could roll one die, that's not bad. Or I could move him up here and he doesn't roll anything. But then he's backtracking. And it might be harder to go back through. Yeah, let's just move him back. I don't have to roll anything. That's fine. All right. Not an exciting turn, but Okay. Rudar and Mordor. Okay, Woodland Realm from Rune. Along Orange. Okay. Dunland. And then shift the eye to Frodo's region. Done. Gandalf. Gandalf, what are you doing now? Where are you needed? Do you just take some troops up here and wreck these guys? Get the eye out of Frodo's region. That would be move 1, 2, 3, attack. I don't know if he takes Aragorn. Like, Aragorn has to get down here. How's he doing this? And he has to move which direction again? Aragorn must travel on his turn from Edoras to Eric. So I need to get Aragorn down here, which he needs to go like this way. That's a freaking so annoying. Bugs me, bugs me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get there. That's so long. But I can move him once with Gandalf if I leave there. And no arrows go through this Moria, so I should be okay with leaving no troops there. Or what else could Gandalf do? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too far away. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's move them out of here together. Take all the dwarfs. Then we'll move Gandalf up here, over here. Bring all the dwarfs. Sure. And then we'll roll a fight. And that brings the eye to Mirkwood. Like, really? That's like... These don't do anything. This just kills one of my guys. Should I spend a sword to change the results? Should I spend a sword to change? If you do that battle by Gimli with Gandalf, Gimli can move them all later. True, 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 true. I'm in Mirkwood. Mordor. Yeah, I'll spend one, I think. Yeah. I'll spend it and we'll re-roll. I'll just roll this one. Or not re-roll, change the result. I'll just change it to that result and we'll kill a shadow troop and I don't lose any. I'm like okay with losing my own guys, because they're like, I can summon them back with or muster them back with Gimli, but like too many losses. Okay, so we thin that down to two orcs in the army or whatever, 2 shadow troops. That's Gandalf's turn. We got Frodo chilling there still. I think Frodo's good, he just stays. No danger there. I would like to get him into a haven, but none of the havens. Oh, actually, he can go to this haven. And then I can get rid of this card and get him a heart. Yeah, sure. Let's go there. I know that's weird, but yeah, let's move Frodo there. We don't have to roll for search. Oh, finally we got an event. Elven Cloaks and Rope. Select any character. They may travel alone up to 2 times. Do not roll for searches. The character must pay for special paths as usual and may not bring other characters or friendly troops along. This is great for Frodo in the end game. But can I hold this card literally like forever? I don't think so. Select a character you travel alone up to 2 times. That could just be helpful for Aragorn to get down to his stupid objective. Anyways, let's just hold that. Let's hold that. Okay. Minas Tirith from Rune. Yellow line. Oh boy. Erebor, Moria. I think this one's a good one, right? Oh, maybe not. Erebor along blue line. Boom, boom. Yeah, see, these troops are moving in. Okay, so they're going to attack me for 2 dice. I only have 1 elf there defending. Oh, nice. Okay, so they only lose the unit. The other one is the Nazgul result. There's no Nazgul in the region. So we successfully fight off one of them. I could spend a sword to kill the other. But it's a nice way to leave one up there that we can start a fight to move the eye if we need. So I kind of like to leave shadow troops around. It's just a little scary if it moves again. But at least we have 2 dwarfs up here in Eredor. Elves are strong. Yes, they are. Okay, sweet. That was good. Now on to Aragorn, right? I think he's just going to get down to his objective. I feel like we got this area covered. This area we've kind of given up on. I mean, I still want to do it with this guy. I'll bring him up there, but I'm also now worried about down here. Because if these guys get into Gondor, then this other objective becomes really hard too. Because I think we have to get them all out of there, right? Oh no, this doesn't matter. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this one we need to get all the troops out of Gondor, or have no shadow troops in Gondor, right? Yeah, Gondor is free of shadow troops and strongholds. If it gets turned, that's bad too. Yeah, so I don't know. But I think if we can get Aragorn doing his mission as quick as possible, that'll generate more troops down here also for us. So I might use the elves and cloaks on him. But we can see. So 1. He needs to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets there. Can he toss a card in the Misty Mountains? Yes. Could generate a ring while we stop there. I also could try to save that for Frodo to turn it if he goes through there. Which I might do if I can get another heart. Yeah, I might take Frodo through here if I can get another heart before that. Oh, he'll generate a heart actually right now. Okay, if that's the case. I'm just debating like Aragorn's definitely going to move 1. 2, 3, 4. Or does he stop and toss a card? Does he stop and toss a card? Yeah, maybe he does. I don't know. Yeah, I could get the heart from Frodo first, and then I could use it here, but I don't think it speeds it up at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still the same. But yeah, either way, I'm doing the Frodo thing for sure. So the this card gets tossed for this plus this. Yeah, so Frodo goes first, then Aragorn moves in. But I could stop here, and we get rid of Misty Mountains. Yeah, let's do that. Misty Mountains. And then we just move to here. Yeah, let's move to here. Maybe we can protect Helm's Deep. So he moved 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. Frodo went. Sky's darken again. Okay. So increase, we're going to be drawing 3 cards now. That sucks. Frodo's region for the eye. 3 troops to North Ithilien, where there's already 5 troops there. Oh my god, this army is disgusting. Wow. And then intensify. Oh no, that sucks. Okay. 1. So near Harad to Erebor. So this troop moves. These guys, oh, they actually changed their mind. They're going back. Oh, but this army, this is disgusting. Okay, Moria gets a troop. Oh yeah, no troop because we shut that down. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. Let's just move these two. I think, yeah. Yeah, we could use a stealth to get across here. Just get him out fast. Okay, and then the third card, Rune. And 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. Let's move this one. And this one. I forgot to battle Erebor. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, I did. You're right. I forgot. I got flustered when I saw the size of that army and this one moving. 1 die. Okay, we don't lose anybody because we are in a haven. Defense. Defense. I could spend a sword to kill that guy, but I don't think so. I don't think we care. All right. Aramir. We'll go 1. I'll spend a heart to muster, right? He musters any extra? Nope. So we're going to get a Rohirrim. And then, so he does free travel, muster, and now he's got 3 more actions. He's going to take 2 Rohirrim with him to make a 3 army here. Oops. Free, 1, 2. So we have 2 actions left. Let's fight this one here. I'll just roll 1 die. All right. We kill that guy. We move the eye to Rohan. And then we'll move these 3 up here. Maybe we can still save some of this. Done. Frodo, he's going to move. He's going to go through the Misty Mountains by spending a stealth. No, I don't want to. That's what he's going to do. And done. Eriador, Tom Bombadil. Event. Do one of the following. Either gain a hope, I don't need right now, or re-roll up to 3 dice from a single roll. That could be good if we have a bad search roll that we're forced into. Never played with that event before. Not one of the best, I don't think. Okay. 3 cards. Erebor, Dol Guldur. Blue line. Boom, 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 boom. No one's there, so just a fight up here again, right? Oh, he's dead. All right, sweet. No problem up there anymore. Dunland, jeez. So that's going to create a fight, right? Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Right, when we place guys, we start a fight. Right. I'm like brain farting. I do it, I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. Reinforce. Add a shadow troop. Blah, 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 blah. Resolve battles. Yeah, okay. Perfect. I don't know why I always do it, I'm pretty sure. But I just like thought, wait, does that happen? Okay, 2 dice. They're both dead. And we can prevent a troop from being lost off this die result because we have Aramir there, right? And then We did the shift already. Yep. Okay, last card. Rune. Oh yeah, Rune's moving to Woodland Realm. Up here along the orange line. One across here. One across here. Okay, that's not a bad thing. 3 cards, done. All right. Gimli. What are you doing, buddy? I mean, can no hearts to, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So we should spend a card. I mean, we have events to spend if we need to. We want to get Frodo out of that region. I mean, he can move around that region, we're fine. He can't get rid of a card for us right now. He's not near enough to a haven. Like, where would we go with him? Mirkwood? We could use Gandalf to just go grab him and then move together. I don't know if Gimli should like leave the area. I wish I could just muster one more elf there, but maybe he just moves over, makes another dwarf, and then moves over and grabs a dwarf, and that's his 4 actions. And what I'm thinking is on his next turn, we move over here and just plop a couple dwarfs there. And then we leave like 2 here, or 3. We'll leave like 3 here, put another dwarf there, and then we can leave the area. We'll have them protected. They shouldn't turn. Just this army I'm worried about. But this army might move like back and forth and be weird. But I'm thinking about Gandalf coming down and maybe fighting this, or Gandalf just trying to get down here to do the Gondor stuff to help out Aragorn. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Oh, actually, he could change a card, right? Where was he? He started in Mirkwood, right? Yeah. So let's just say he doesn't grab that guy. So he's here. Let's say he doesn't muster. So I could toss a card from Mirkwood just to get my hand thinned down. He could generate a sword. That can help us in combats with these big armies. And then he moves over and he musters. Yeah, I think that's a turn for him. And then Frodo's going to come this way just to ditch the eye. Ithilien and Ithilien. Okay, so we're at 7 cards. That's our hand limit, but we're good. We've got a bunch of rings that we need to turn over. We need to get Frodo into another haven would be sick, but I don't think that's going to work. I think the next havens he might hit are down here. But there's a play where we get him to go like this way, but I don't know. All right. Draw 3 cards. The Drums of War. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. Rune gets another unit. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. And then near Harad to Helm's Deep. Purple line. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Gandalf, what are we doing? Gandalf taking Frodo somewhere? If we go here, we're rolling 1 single search die, which I'm totally fine with. But how do we get rid of a couple cards? I need to get rid of like 2 cards. Do we go... I should have saved that Mirkwood card actually for Frodo to move back and do it this turn. Oh, he wouldn't be able to. He'd have to take 2 turns, right? Or I could move him with Gandalf. That would have been good, but I don't have any Dale cards. But yeah, getting Frodo to change some cards would be good. Preparing or whatever. What could I do? What could I do? Don't have any Misty Mountains. I could just play these events, but like, I don't know. Could also just go here and fight. I need to get the eye out of the region. I could move Gandalf this way. Bring the army for 2. Fight here, move the eye out. Or he goes here, fight, here, and fight. And then Frodo moves in safely. Probably the play. Probably the play. But that doesn't spend cards. Oh, Jeremy, did I miss something? If you want to fix it, there was a Nazgul and Edenwaith, and one need to move from Eriador to Misty Mountains. One in Edenwaith here. And one needed to move from Eriador to the Misty Mountains. Why? Why would one have need to move there? Because isn't Edenwaith adjacent to Misty Mountains? So wouldn't I have just moved it in? Or you're saying I missed one that's like... Yeah, I don't know, because that's adjacent also, right? It's always move most first. No, that's only when they relocate from Mordor to the Eye, right? Or is that what I did? Oh, did I miss that? No. Yeah, I think you're thinking of this one. If when Mordor is empty, deploy from the largest group one at a time. But these ones, where is it? These ones say select from the closest to him outside his region. If tied, the players choose. So I had 2 regions that were adjacent. I chose the one that was closest and moved it in out of the 2 that were closest. Eriador wasn't adjacent anyway, so I don't know why that would be considered. Yeah, this one you don't care about the size of the group. You just care about the distance. And if the distance is tied, you choose. Right? But the Mordor one, you care about the size of the group, which I can see how that can be confusing. Right? Are we good? Are we good with that? Does that make sense? Why I did what I did? Yeah, I think when I was moving to the Misty Mountains, I had a choice from here, or I had a choice from here, and I wanted to get them out of here because I was debating moving down here with Frodo. Yeah. All right, we're good? I'm right? All right, perfect. I feel better about myself. Just joking. I appreciate it, Jeremy, though, trying to catch that stuff, though. Because I'm a little unsure about things. And I do appreciate you paying attention, trying to catch things. But yeah, okay. Okay, where were we? We're on Gandalf's turn. And we haven't done anything, right? Yep. Okay, so we're going to take Gandalf. He's going to bring Frodo. We're going to roll a single search die because of this one troop. Oh no. We lose a hope. Oh well. I know I could spend a heart, but I don't have. Yeah, I don't know how we're spending these things, but I could just spend this to gain a hope back. I mean, it's kind of lame, but whatever. All right, we're gonna attack here. Just roll 1 die. Okay, we killed the shadow troop with that result. That die is already there. Then we are going to we're gonna move here, bring the troops, and then we're going to roll 1 die. That'll move the eye, do an attack. We lose a dwarf. I don't think... Oh, I could spend a sword to change it, right? Do I want to do that? I could spend those swords to turn another... Oh, I could leave a dwarf here to have Frodo turn this. But if he does it, that'll pull the eye to him, right? I mean, I could go shut down Dol Guldur. But I don't think so. I don't think I care about that right now. Do I spend a sword? Yeah, I'll spend a sword so I'm going to lose a card anyway, right? And I'll change the result to this, which will kill this shadow troop. And then we don't lose a troop, right? Yeah, let's not lose the troop. I'm just debating, should I left a troop with Frodo? Should he have a guy with him? So then he could, like, maybe turn Dol Guldur if he wants? Or is that bad to move guys away? Because, like, if Gandalf's going in here, that's going to be rough. I think I need the troops, yeah. I think I'll leave the troops all with Gandalf. But anyways, that wouldn't have changed any of the dice results or anything. Or the amount of dice. Okay. And then we'll have Frodo just move to Dol Guldur. Yeah, maybe on the next round he could turn that and then move out. That would be cool. But he can't do it without a unit, so maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should say he kept a unit with him. Just for that option. Just for the option. Yeah, so we'll say he took one dwarf with him this way. Gandalf only took 3 dwarfs. All right, we're good. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Maybe we get a Skies Dark and we don't have to pitch. Oh, another event, though. Okay, let's see what happens here. The Council of Elrond. Oh, this is the one that sucks when you get it late, right? Move any number of characters to Rivendell. You may not bring troops with you. Do not roll a search. One player with a character in Rivendell may then pass one symbol token to another character. Again, in solo, this doesn't matter, but in a solo game, you can prepare one card for free instead. It does not need to match your region. Who would I move to Rivendell, if anybody? Maybe Gimli? I mean, this could be good to just save a card, right? So I would be able to convert a card. Like, I would just get rid of one of these rings. But who would be okay to move up there? I mean, maybe Aramir, because he's already there. I just move him there. Yeah, I feel like this is okay to do. I don't want to move Aragorn. He needs to stay there. Frodo, I don't want to backtrack. Gimli could do it. Because I want this guy to fight here. I want him to maybe stop these armies. Gandalf to muster a couple of elves? Yeah, it could be Gandalf. But then he leaves all these dwarves over here. But I guess Gimli could come and pick them up, right? And Gandalf technically can move after to get out of there quicker, right? Yeah, let's do Gandalf. That's a good call. Yeah, let's put Gandalf there. And then we'll prepare... I think we'll prepare Athelion. This Athelion ring. To turn it into a token. And that event is spent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. I like it. I like it. All right. Bernardo, hey, how's it going? Says, greetings from Gondor, drinking wine and eating fruit with a crazy old man with weird family values while we hear a hobbit singing in the halls. Awesome. Hello, hello. Okay. Dunland to Grey Havens. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, Grey Havens, purple line. The Shire is taken. The Shire has been taken. No. Oh, well. We've moved on. We don't really care about that place anymore. 1, 2, 3 hope lost. Yeah, we're probably going to spend this one to gain hope now. Yeah, the Grey Havens, that's a problem. Damn. Okay, okay. Moria. Oh, it's already turned. Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. 1. Now we look at the largest group. 4 here, so we're going to move 2. And now there's a group of 3 here and a group of 3 here. We can choose. I think we'll choose. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't think. Yeah, let's just move from here. Okay. Just like the dream of it burning with the baby hobbits crying. All right, all right. Okay. And then that's 2. Dunlin to Helm's Deep, orange line. Boom, boom. Nobody home. Okay. Yeah, we did not respect this Dunlin stuff, which we knew was already a problem. Can we save the Grey Havens? I don't know. I think that's what Eridor is just going to be doing for the rest of the game, is up there fighting, and if anything. I mean, he might be able to turn this back into a haven. That's a possibility. All right. Aragorn. I have a Misty Mountains heart. One. I'll spend, whoops. I'll spend this stealth for 2. So he traveled like he's supposed to, right? Once per game, Aragorn must travel in his turn. Edoras to Eric. When he does this, add 2 shadow troops to Peligreer. Which is here. I don't think you fight right away, right? Then move all the shadow troops in Umbar to Peligreer. That's 1 more. There's 3 there now. And then add up to 3 Gondor troops to Eric. Oh no. Wait, what? I only have 1 to add, right? Oh yeah, that's because of this. We should have done this first. I forgot. The Gondor troops on this card. As an action, if in Minas Tirith. Oh, but I need 2 characters there. That's a problem. 2 characters. And how are we doing that? Frodo, maybe? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Needs to be done first. That sucks. Oh well. We can add 1 more there. So we have to get rid of these troops and hope these ones don't move in. If they do, we're in so much trouble. Yeah, we might have got screwed down here. I forgot about doing the blue soldiers first. But I had to get I had to do this first. I had to. Like, I'm not going to run down here and then go back up and do that. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, oh well. Oh well. All right. So we still get free. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Gondor troop added to Eric. Oh, it's to Eric. Sorry, not Peligreer. Yep, thank you. But he moved now. He'll bring him with him. He'll bring him with him. He'll bring him with him. Yeah, it sucks having these 2 objectives together. That is very annoying. We lost out on the benefit there, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Frodo, what are you doing? Oh yeah, maybe Frodo just converts the Haven, right? But spending these Valor before we fight is kind of scary. Because I might need them to kill these troops quick. But it's going to take so long to get around to his turn. And if I shift the Eye to Frodo's region right now to convert this, that's scary too. Especially drawing 3 cards. But a search would do nothing because there's no units here. Unless they move first and then we roll the search, which could be stupid. Yeah. We do it? Do we convert Dol Guldur? Probably, right? Let's risk it. Oh, let's risk it. Oh, I could convert it and then move him out. But I want to save this for the final run here. It'd be sick, but I don't know if we're going to get to do that. I think I save these in case these guys move in here and turn this. I think I save them. I think Frodo does not care about that. But I don't know where he's moving. I guess he could move. I can move him into here. Don't roll for search. I wanted to move him this direction, but I would have to roll like 3 for a search. If I go this back way, I need to get him down here to Minas Tirith. It's going to be so long. Gandalf needs to help with that. How is he going to do that? Can't keep spending stealth. All right. Yeah, we're done. So rough. Eriador, Mordor. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're good. All right, Minas Tirith from Rune. Yeah. Yellow, right? Yellow. Yeah, they're coming back. Oh, no. Coming back. Erebor from Dol Guldur. Blue line. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Near Harad. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Misty Mountains. Done. Aramir. Can he get there? Oh yeah, I forgot. We might need the swords to change that one over. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to battle. Let's roll 3. All right. So that's going to kill 3 of them. We can save one of our losses. And we can also spend... Yeah. Let's kill 3. We only lose 1 horsey because of Aramir's ability. We still have 1 free travel, technically. Or we can just say one of those was free. We could attack again. Roll 1 die. Yeah, we still have 1 more action with him. I think your camera is down. We can't see the top part of the map. A little bit down. We can't see the top part of the map. That might be on you, Bernardo. Maybe on your side. Like, refresh the window. Yeah, like, you should be able to see my finger up here. And see the map. Like, I can see it up past the board here. Like, there's a Nazgul up here. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man, you have me, like, crapping. I thought nobody's complained for hours. I was like, oh, no. Okay, so good. Thank you. It's all good. Yeah, let's just roll. Okay, so they die. We don't lose a troop. We got them out of there. And we can now defend it. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, this is a problem. I don't know. We'll try our best. We'll try our best. All right, he's done. Now, Frodo here can toss a card. The Misty Mountains, so that will generate 2 hearts, right? Because he's preparing twice. 6 cards. And then we'll just toss this one and we'll gain 1 hope. Yeah. And we'll draw. Rudar Mirkwood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 cards. Dunland. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Sucks when that happens on the first card. The Wheels of Saruman. First time seeing this card today. We can remove any 2 friendly troops from the board, which I'll probably do that. Discard a total of 2 player cards and or symbols, no thanks, or lose a hope. So we're going to do the first one. I always choose the first one. I don't know. So where do we have troops that we don't care about? Probably out here or here. But again, we can move Gimli to pick them up. Technically here with Frodo, we can get rid of this dwarf now, I think. No, maybe not. I don't know. Frodo needs to come down this way too. And we still can do the Dol Guldur thing. But I think we're going to try to convert this one back. If these troops don't move in, because they're going to take 2 turns to move in, if at all, or 2 actions. So we have time there, I think. I can just muster them back too. Yeah, let's get rid of 1 here and 1 out here. Yeah, because we can just muster dwarves back because Gimli's still chilling up there, right? Yeah, the top right dwarf for sure, and then I think 1 from here. But I'm like debating, do I leave 3 here as like a line of defense? But the arrows here, like Rune hasn't moved up this way, so they're kind of useless over here. I don't know. Anyways, all right, we're good. And then from Isengard to Rivendell. Rivendell is up here, green line. This one will move up. That's it. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. Who's next? Gimli. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, man, how many hours have we been playing for? If the camera wasn't lined up, I was like, oh my god, nobody caught it. We got to start from scratch. Delete the stream and start over. All right, Gimli. Of course, we have no Dale cards, but we do have a Mirkwood. He can't stay up there forever, though, right? He's got to leave eventually. I feel like he just leaves and comes down this way. We have to. Someone has to get down here and help Aragorn. I don't know if Gandalf will get down there quick enough. Maybe. Maybe Gandalf's the play. I like get so greedy with the free dwarfs. It's like, I'll make dwarfs. I could make 2 dwarfs. I also generate another Valor token, which would maybe be nice. Or I could move him here. He can save us a card loss. 1 lost card. Frodo, I could just use this event on Frodo to move him out of there. But he's going to move anyway. No searches. Yeah, maybe let's do Frodo first. Let's have Frodo go. He'll bring the dwarf. He'll just go here. No search, right? Yeah, no search roll. Or can he actually turn a card while he's there? Or are we Misty Mountains? No. Damn. Yeah, let's just have him move here. Mirkwood, generate a heart. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Attack. Yeah. I just hate how long it takes to get back around to Gimli's turn. I would love to just have him do a little more setup and then he leaves, which I think is fine. And let me check Gandalf. Gandalf can go 1, 2, 3. He has like eight movement points if he's alone, right? 1, 2, 3. Or is it better to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's in Minas Tirith. I still need another character there, but that's what Aragorn comes in. I was thinking about bringing him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's if he doesn't move Frodo. Oh yeah, he can't use the move through specials, so I'd have to pay for that, right? So not going through specials, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of movement. So that's all 4 actions. Or do I muster two elves up here just to make sure it's protected too, right? Probably. Okay, so back to Gimli. Does Gimli need to boot it down? 1, 2, 3, fight. Or you could just pass that guy. I kind of don't care about this one. I care about these ones. But I'll lose cards. If I don't do anything with the cards, cards are gone. I can spend an event, but I don't want to. I can toss rings. That's probably okay. I think this is like a very defining moment here. No, let's have Gimli chill. He'll muster. He will move. He will get rid of a Mirkwood card. Generate a heart. I think we're going to have a Skies Darken soon too, so I might not need to get rid of so many cards. So muster, move, prepare, and then he'll also generate a Valor token. And then Frodo can just move, right? Or did we already move Frodo? We moved Frodo, didn't we? Yeah, I forget. I think we moved Frodo on this turn. But the eye's in his region. But a search does nothing unless it moves guys first. But it could deploy from Mordor to the eye first, then roll a search. I could spend the cloak and get him out of there. Yeah, I did move him, right? Yeah, okay. Do we risk it with Frodo chilling there? Maybe. It's not in a haven, though. I think we risk it. Yeah. Unless we could see the first card what it does too, and then pop that. Oh no, we have to do it now. Yeah, let's just draw. Oh, Lemba spread. Eridor. Okay. The current player may do 2 more actions with one play during the do action step, which we're already done. Current player may do 2 more actions with one of their characters during the do action step. So we can't even burn this right now. But that is actually big. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So I got to get rid of 1. It's probably a heart, right? Like a Mordor. I should save the rings maybe. Could always burn those on rerolls. I mean, this could be a muster, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's rings we have less of. All right. Isengard to Rivendell. Green line. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Grey Havens from Umbar. It's the big pink line. Oh, yeah, this is the problem. This is what I was super worried about. These guys move in here. These guys move here. This is so bad. And then Umbar none left. So we're going to do a fight here of 3 dice. Hopefully these guys can hold it down. Hold it down, please. Okay, so these don't count because we're in a haven. So we just lose 1 and 1. Okay, defense. All right. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. See, if I just waited a little longer and did Aragorn's thing after these fights, then maybe I would have had more blue units to move in from that objective. And then these ones are going to roll 3. Oh, that's a sick result, actually. So we lose 1 blue, but Aragorn's going to let us lose 2 for each of these ones, right? So we're removing 5 of these troops. Yeah. Yeah, Aragorn's present. So that's 5 shadow troops nuked. And only 1 blue, 1 Gondor. They don't fight Aragorn wrong path? No, really? What? Isn't it the pink lines? Pink, pink. Oh, you're right, you're right. I followed this pink line. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I don't know why there's like 2 pink lines there. That's confusing. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's sad. That was like an awesome roll too. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix that. So there was, yeah, it would be like that, right? These ones moved over and fought. These ones don't move. Yeah, sorry. This line here. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're good. We're good. Sweet. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, I just started falling pink, and I didn't even notice that one. All right, Umbar to Helm's Deep. Orange line. Okay, nothing. 3 cards. Gandalf. Gandalf is going to... We're in Rudar. I mean, he can prepare also. Yeah, I think he'll just muster 2 elves just to keep Rivendell control, like we're safe. And maybe he'll take 1 with him. Oh no, but then he can't, he got to travel alone, right? So then he'll use his second action. 1, 2. So we can move twice, right? For 1 action. 3, 4. I have 1 action left, but I'm going to use this Lembas bread, I think. Yeah, because I want to get him down to like Minas Tirith. Maybe I don't need to. Because he can get there, right? Do I do 2 more actions? And he could muster here. Oh no, there's only 1 blue troop. Or does he go this way? No. I'm thinking of getting him over here, but I think just Aragorn should do that. Because these ones are going to leave here, I think, which is good. I want them to move, but that might take a long time. 2 more actions, though. Oh, you know what he could do? While he's up here, I could have him prepare a ring in that region, right? Yeah. Let's have him prepare a ring. So that's 2 of his actions. Third action will move. Fourth action will move. Then we'll play Lembas Bread to do 2 more actions. And then 1 more action. We'll just have him get to Minas Tirith. And he'll just chill there, I guess. And then Frodo is going to... Frodo will come here. Oh, I could have moved Frodo first and grabbed him along the way, maybe, right? So it would be 2 actions. 3, 4. Sorry. 2 actions. 3, 4. And then we have the 2 bonus. We could do 5, 6. And then we don't have to roll search here. Here we would have to roll 1, right? And then Frodo's chilling down here a little bit. That might be better. You can't use Shadowfax with Frodo. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm spending Lembas Bread. So that I can get 2 more actions to move him a couple times, right? So Shadowfax would have been 1 action, 2 actions of Shadowfax. And then I did 2 actions in Rivendell. So then Lembas Bread will get me 2 more actions to move once and then move twice. For a total of 6 actions using this card. Right? So yeah. Yeah, Shadowfax is he's just chilling. He's off to the side, just eating some grass or something. But he's there. He's just not really helping. Okay. Done. So I'll roll for a search with Gandalf there. Does Gandalf help me? No. 1 search. Blank. Sick. All right. Drawing 2 cards. Skies Darken and Rovanion Valor. So increase shadow rate by 1. Frodo's region, eyeball. 3 in South Athelion. Look at this. This is crazy. These armies here are like just in the perfect spot to get reinforced every time. This one did it, and now this one. That is gross. Then the danger intensifies. Okay. So disgusting. And like I'm on the verge of finishing like these 2 objectives here, and like these dinks are gonna move in right and mess it up right when I don't want them to. Unless these guys move out, I'm okay with that. Even if they take over that stronghold up there. I don't want them to do that, but... Okay, hold on. Let's do a little shuffling. Boom, here we go. 3 cards. Moria to Erebor. Blue line. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Isengard. Nothing gets placed. Move 3 from Mordor to the Eye. Largest group is where? Largest group is these 2. So we'll do 1, 2, and then I can choose. Yeah, let's just move from here. These guys are kind of close. Yeah, let's just go from here. Get them away from up there, I guess. I don't know. Is that 2? Dunland. Dunland gets a troop. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. If it's already there, roll a search. Oh, no. Oh, no. So our search is going to involve 1, 2, 3, 4. dice. Yeah, we might be spending some hearts here to prevent some hope loss. Oh, for real? Okay. So 3 hope loss and 1 recall one of these guys to Mordor. 3 hope loss. I have 4 hearts. I could just spend. I'll spend 2 of them. 1, 2, and that will prevent 2 hope loss. We'll just lose 1 down to 4. Scummy deck. Yeah, not enough troops moved the way I wanted, but hey, whatever. Oh, spend a ring to reroll, you think? I could. Yeah, maybe I should, right? Yeah, I never even thought of that. Probably should do that first. Do either of these not be needed? Eriador could be used up there. Rovanion. Yeah, let's get rid of Rovanion. We'll do a reroll. That's good. Let's just reroll this one. We move another to Mordor. Sure. Okay. So that would have prevented 1 hope loss. So we're still at 5. Yeah, 2 hearts, 4. Yeah, we have a nice pile of tokens here. Okay. Now, Aragorn? Aragorn needs to deal with this, right? Once these guys are dealt with, then we complete an objective. But that doesn't... I think Frodo needs to move back to get out of here. We can do that after. All right, Aragorn's going to bring these troops over here. And then we're going to attack. We'll just roll 2 dice. Okay, okay. So we don't lose from this one because we're in a haven. And the other one will eliminate 2 because of Aragorn's ability. Sick. Yeah, the dice are working. Working hard. Okay, now let's read this one. Eyes already shifted. So Aragorn did the travel. Gondor is free of shadow troops and shadow strongholds. Correct. We gain a hope. And that's it. Gain 1 hope, going up to 6. 2 objectives completed. Yeah, there were 2 there. There were 2 there. I know I could have used this ability if there was only 1. I thought of that, but there was 2. I could have just done 2 actions to just eliminate them both, right? Oh, no, it's once per turn. Yeah, it's once per turn. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I thought of doing this twice, but then I was like, you can't even do it as I look at it. Yeah, once per turn. Yeah. Okay. Frodo, you need to run, buddy. Just run back there. There's no reason to roll a search. No one's home. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we didn't finish Aragorn. We didn't finish Aragorn. That was only 2 actions. Do we muster? I think we muster. What are we trying to do for the other one? I need a valor, a heart, or a valor, a friendship, and 2 stealth. Man, we do not have enough stealth to go into Mordor right now. It is kind of rough. It's kind of rough right now. That sucks that we have to spend 2 stealth for a mission too. For an objective. Yeah, that's kind of trash. Yeah, like this army is so crazy. 1, 2. I can only muster 1 unit. Do I do it? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think he leaves these units here. 1, 2. I don't have any Gondor cards. Like, I would like him to travel with Frodo into Mount Doom, but there's still some time for that because I don't have enough shadow or stealth cards. I still need stealth. I still need 3 more stealth symbols to even go in there. 3 more stealths, and I'm going to be spending 2, so I need 5 more. How many have we even seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 more in the deck. I think it's 12 of each card, right? So 6 more. And we need 5 of them. And like, that could take a long time. We kind of got screwed, I think. Ah, man. Yeah, we might be screwed. We might be sitting down here for hours. Like, many, many rounds. So if that's the case, there's no rush. I'm going to spend a heart and muster. And I'm going to just chill here, I think. I could go down to Umbar. Head towards Umbar. But I'm worried about him bringing troops here and they fight here. I'd rather they fight here where there's some defense against the dice in a haven. Yeah. All right. We're not doing anything else with them. And then Frodo's just going to move back. Ithilien and Rohavanion. Okay, 2 troops are dead. These 2 troops are dead. Yep. Dunland, of course. 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. These ones are adjacent. These ones are adjacent. And that's it. So let's just move these 2 up here. So we can hopefully go this way. And from Rune to the Woodland Realm, along orange line, boom, 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 nothing there. Sweet. Aramir. Do we spend 3 swords? We need 1 sword for this. We have 5 swords total. He is an Eridor. We can change this ring over. That will get the eye out of here, but we don't care about the eye really. That will help with defense against these guys when they move up. But we could just go fight them. No, let's change it. Let's change it. Let's spend 1, 2, 3. So we're going to bring the eye up here. We're going to convert this back into a haven. That will get us 2 hope. And then he'll do a prepare action to turn this ring into a card, from a card into cardboard. I think he wants to leave those Rohirrim there. Maybe he can leave the area now. Do we think? I don't know. Maybe you should stay with them so they don't lose forces. 2 actions. I'm going to go 3, 4. I'm going to bring the elf in there. And then I have a 1 free move. Maybe I just leave, right? I don't know. No, I'll stay. There's no Nazgul there, so good battle odds. There's 1 Nazgul. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till they get closer. It's fine. He can just chill up there and protect those 2 havens. I think I'll just lose this 1 free action, and then Frodo can move here. No search roll. And draw 2 cards. Dale and Dale. Interesting. Yeah, we're just at the mercy of finding stealths. It's kind of annoying. That's why I hate spending them early. Drums of War, Rune. Move 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the eye. 1, 2. Largest group. I think I want to get them away from Frodo. And third card, Erebor from Dol Guldur. Boom, 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 boom. Empty. Oh, this way. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Gimli. He can muster more dwarfs if we want. I don't know why we need to. I think he needs to leave there. But should he bring more dwarfs? Can he get rid of cards for us? Yeah, he can in Dale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can go. We'll leave 2 there. We'll go here for 1, 2. He'll generate a sword for 3. And we'll get rid of another card for 4. I know he's just like literally playing the remote support role, but I feel like that's okay. We don't need to move the eye. We already have enough guys here with Frodo and stuff. I think we're fine. I just want his dwarfs to be awesome to be down here, but I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, the supply of dwarfs is literally they're just food for the slaughter. You know? he just keeps regenerating them and we just kill them. Sure. He's also just churning cards out for us up there. Like he's keeping our hand out. We haven't wasted like any cards. And we got this pile of tokens thanks to him. Hopefully that will help us, but all right. Draw 2, right? I think we already moved Frodo, right? Did we? I don't know if we moved Frodo. Did we move Frodo? I can't remember if we moved Frodo. If not, I do want to move him. I think we moved Frodo from here last turn yeah, I don't think we did Frodo this turn. I think it was last from Aramir's turn. I think. I usually do Frodo second. But yeah, you guys can yell at me if you think I did it this turn. All right. And no search roll. He's in a haven now, which is nice. Okay, 2 cards. Gondor, Haradrath. More rings. I don't need rings. I need stealths. Oh, sucks. I'm like literally drawn to the last card in the deck. We have enough rings. We are... Yeah, we still need 4 more stealths. I miss not having, like, where is she? Galadriel. This ability is so good. Revealing the top 4 cards. When I get to this point in the game, if I have her, and just being able to, like, dig for what you need and set it up on top, you know? But yeah, it kind of sucks not having her. Gandalf recruits 2 troops in a haven. Yeah, that's true. I'll leave. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not leaving Gandalf behind. I don't know why I do that. I just forget sometimes. I remember later when I'm like, oh wait, why is he alone? I always picture all the characters moving Frodo. I never picture Frodo moving them. For some reason, it's like weird, but it makes sense. Okay, so we drew cards here. 3 cards. Near Harad. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. 8 when it does that on the first card. Dunland. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. So this one's adjacent, so it has to move. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know. Let's just move these one. No, let's get these ones out of here. Yeah, these ones. Oh wait, just one, just one, just one. Just one. I don't know why. Yeah, that's fine. 2 cards. Third card. Rune gets another unit. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. 1. Let's go from here. Oh yeah, it's 1 space closer. Why am I doing that? Yeah, I'm like teleporting them. So that one here, this one here, this one here. Where did I get this guy? Was adjacent though, right? The first guy was adjacent, I think. I forget where I pulled him from. But yeah, these 2, I would move up 1 more to here, and then 1 from up here down to here. And then this guy I think was adjacent to the first one. Yeah, Rohan goes, yeah, Rohan had 1, right? And it goes to Gondor? Yeah, okay. Sorry, yeah. I'm like getting flustered. I need to find stealth. All right. Thank you for catching that. All right. Gandalf. Gandalf's going to do the objective while we're here, I think. As an action, a character in Minas Tirith spends 2 stealth. 2 stealth. So I spend 1 of these. Was it 1 heart? And 1 valor. And then what happens? Well, 1 other character is present, so Frodo's there with him. When completed, put the troops on the card into supply, and then I can add 3, up to 3 to Minas Tirith, and then gain a hope. So I'm going to put 1 here, 3 to Minas Tirith, gain a hope. Unfortunately, we have no hope loss, but I mean, 1 hope loss is fine. Or 1 hope gain that's lost is, we got to do what we got to do. Got to do what we got to do. Okay, so officially, we're allowed to go do the final objective. We have enough rings, but we do not have enough stealths. We need 2 if we go this way, plus 1, plus 2 more, so 5. If we went this way, it's 4, plus 3 is 7. I think that's impossible, so we have to go this direction. And right now, that direction is full of shadow troops. So we could put the ring on and like ignore them for search rolls, but again, we don't have enough stealth, and I do not want to go into Mordor until we have enough stealth to pretty much do the whole thing. So we just got to be careful out here. Got to be careful. All right. So that's Gandalf's first action, was to complete that. Let's then take, could leave 2 troops behind maybe? Or does he muster first? Yeah, there's only 1 troop. It's like I don't want to muster because it only generates 1 instead of 2, but I still probably should for the units. Let's take 4 with us. No. Yeah, we're fine. Let's take 4. So we have 1 action, 2 action, 3 actions. And then we're going to fight here to pull the eye away, right? Well, let's just roll 3 dice. We can spend valor if we need to change. Okay, so technically 3 red ones are dying. 2 of ours are dying. It's probably okay. Probably okay. There's no other way I can get more reds dead. So let's just take it. So 3 red, 2 blue. Yep. Okay, Frodo will just chill. Oh, we have a Gondor card. He can change a Gondor card and get a ring and a heart, right? With a prepare and just chill. Right. Okay, draw 2. Misty Mountain, so we got another stealth. Okay, great. 3 more to go. Misty Mountains. Anyone up there? No. Okay, we're just gonna have to hold it. Okay. Woodland Realm from Rune. Pink line. Boom, 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 boom. Dunlin to Rivendell. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, lots of movement. Helm's Deep from Umbar. Orange line. Nobody. Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. Aragorn going into a hot, going in hot for mass dead orcs. Yeah, that's 100% what I'm thinking. 100% what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's done. Aragorn. Yeah, so we can leave like, what do we leave? Or do we muster first? Let's see. At minimum, I need to do 1, 2, and fight. So that's 3. So I can muster first. Unless I want to do 2 fights. No, I think... Yeah, I muster first. So I'll spend a heart token. We'll get 1 blue guy. I will leave behind... How many should I leave behind? 1 or 2? Let's leave behind 1. I don't feel good about that. And we're going to move in. And let's attack. Oh, auto kill 1? You think? Is that worth 1 action, though? Or is it better just to muster and get more units? Let's think about that. So there's 5 shadow troops here. I think with his ability, we like big numbers, because then we could, with Gandalf, spend Valor to turn the results into what we want, and we just limit them that way. I feel like it's better use of an action to make a unit here. Gandalf can change dice to kill 2, yeah. Oh, and you're saying 2 from that, there'll be 1 left over? Nah, I think we'll just keep with it. I think we'll go... I think you're right, though, probably. On, like, the auto kill thing. But I could do that after. But I had to choose mustering before. I think I'm okay with the mustering. Or I leave him not mustering. And then I have the option. And then Gandalf can go reinforce after. Or I muster and leave a guy behind. Yeah, let's not muster. Let's leave 1 more guy behind. So we have 4 on 5. So I do have 1 action left after the fight. Okay, so there's no Nazgul here, so we don't lose anybody. I can eliminate 4. I don't even need to use Gandalf. I can eliminate 4 from these 2 results. And then, like you said, what was it? Panos? Yeah, Panos said it. Yeah, I'll just use his action. Yeah, I'll do it the way you said. I could change the result with Gandalf, but I'd rather spend an action than a token. Because there's a chance we can get up to 3 more Valor, and or the swords can help us in battles in Mordor, you know? Yeah, so let's just eliminate this guy. So we're all clear there. All right. So yeah, he went in hot. Yes, he did. Okay. And Frodo? Frodo doesn't need to do anything. I think he did already. I can't remember. I think he's just going to stay there, though. He can't do anything without stealth. The only problem is if these guys move down. But I can't remember if the yellow lines are really there. I don't know if we've been seeing the yellow line one to Minas Tirith. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave Frodo there. I'll take Aragorn to go get Frodo maybe after, but... Yep. We'll leave that there. Draw 2 cards. Skies darken, so where the heck is our stealth? Threat goes up. We're drawing 4 cards now. Yeah, this is rough. We need that stealth. Yeah, we need that stealth. So I to Frodo's region. It's not there, so we don't lose any hope. 3 troops to Fangorn Forest. Up here. Oh, can they move in there? No. And then danger intensifies. So only 1 Sky's Darken remaining. Please correct the Nazguls and Rohan. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Panel, say. I need more details. What's the problem? What did I do wrong? I'm not correcting anything till I know. Did I ignore the bottom effect on a card or something? What did we do? 2 rounds earlier I said that. Oh, I missed it. Okay, let me see if I can find it. The 2 in Rohan should be 1 in Gondor and 1 in Rovanion. Why though? Let's see. 1 should be in Gondor, 1 should be in Rovanion. Oh, okay. I'll just do it. I don't know why, but sure. I thought I corrected all that, but it's okay. Okay, I'll shuffle a bit more. Four cards. Dunlin. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. 1. Sure. Rune. Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. So there's 4 up here. So I take 1 from here. Another from here. And still another from here. Jeez, that's a lot. That's gross. Rune to the Woodland Realm. Pink line. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. Final card. Dunland. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. 1. 2. When you resolve 2 cards wrong, 1 should have moved Rohan, the other stayed in Rovanion. When the second card, the closest, Frodo was the one in Rohan, moved to Gondor. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because 2 separate cards moved. Yeah. I thought I corrected it properly, but I obviously didn't. Thank you for the help, guys. Okay. Okay, that's the scary Gondor right now. 4 cards. Okay. Aramir. Gotta do a battle. Get them out of there. Let's just bring all the troops. Actually, he could probably muster, right? Move back here. Spend a heart. Free move. Muster is 1. 2, 3, attack. Yeah, let's do that. So he's going to go here. Spend a heart. Generate a dude. Bring them all back. I think we'll leave 1 elf in the Shire. Actually, no, let's bring them all. And then we'll cause a fight to move the eye. We'll just roll 1. Oh no. This is the problem with rolling 1. I'm gonna re-roll it. I will spend a Mordor ring. Okay, perfect. That kills him, and we don't lose any troops. Yeah, I need to eliminate him, because if I didn't eliminate him, he could just move into the Shire after. Off a card, that's the problem. Okay. Oh, Panos, have fun at work. No problem. Thank you for the help. If you move an Nazgul from Armor can fight without it. Oh, yeah, true. Then I wouldn't even have to worry about that one. But I did want to kill anyway. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I'm not here fighting. I need to keep them out of here. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I just saw that. Thank you, Sandy. Okay. Frodo. Look at all these Nazgul. Frodo just moved there. I don't have to roll for a search. He just needs to get away from all those Nazgul. I think, right? So crazy. All right, draw 2 cards. Come on, stealth. Really? Gimli next? Yeah, this is bad. Wheels of Saruman. 1. I don't know. I feel like I kill 1. Maybe in Rivendell? Or I take a dwarf from Helm's Deep, maybe. Yeah, let's take a dwarf from Helm's Deep. Umbar to Helm's Deep, of course. Nobody. Rune to Minas Tirith. Yellow line. Oh no, the yellow line is here. Oh no. That's the 4th card. This is Moria. Nobody. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. And we're on Gimli. Gimli. What are we doing, man? And Frodo, what are we doing? Frodo can go back. Gimli can go to the Mirkwood. We don't have a card for Mirkwood. We don't have a card for Dale, so you can't do any of that trickery. He could just go fight to pull the eye that way, but it's already here. That's fine. What are we doing? Don't have many turns left. We need to find those stealths. Okay. So Gimli can't prepare for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna lose cards. If Frodo moves back, we're rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Frodo moves here, we're rolling 2. But I can re-roll 1 with Aragorn. Yeah, I'll probably move Frodo that way. Yeah, let's do that and see what happens. Okay, recall to Mordor, and let's re-roll the loss. Yeah, so 2 to Mordor. I can recall from anywhere, right? Just double check the recall to Mordor thing. Oh yeah, that's on here, right? Nazgul at present recall 1 to Mordor. But I can choose from anywhere, right? Right. Recall to Mordor. Where is this? Search roll. Recall. One Nazgul if they're present. Move one to Mordor. If Frodo's in Mordor, there's no effect. Yeah. I think it just from anywhere. I'm pulling them from here because I think they'll just move back anyway. I don't want to bring more down in this region. But technically these guys could be doing the same thing. I don't know. Okay. We'll just do that. So no hope loss. Gimli. Let's just generate a token. Muster 1. And then let's move. Bringing 3 dwarfs. No, let's just bring 2 dwarfs. And let's fight. 2 dice. Okay, those do nothing. But at least the eye moved, I guess. Not that we needed it to. I don't want to reroll or anything. 6. So I could spend 1 card just to kill. Which I think I will do. That way we don't toss. We still use. Okay, draw. Another stealth. And another sword. Okay, that's cool. Dol Guldur. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Oh, come on, man. Rune to Minas Tirith. Oh no. This is bad. The yellow line. Yeah, we're about to lose a haven, maybe. And then we do the battle. Okay, we do lose the 1 guy there, but we do lose 2 shadow troops. No one's there to help with rerolls. So that just turned into a stronghold. 1, 2, 3 hope loss. Yep, it's getting dire. Isengard to Rivendell by a green line. Okay. 3. 4th card, Drums of War. Man, that's annoying. Okay. Gandalf. So we could get Frodo as far as here. And then we're just like waiting for 2 stealths, but like I can't sit in Mordor bringing the eye in there, bringing Nazgul in there. That'd be so silly. So silly. Okay. Frodo, we can just move down to here. So he's away from the trouble. Gandalf can go back to working on this. And bring Aragorn, right? 1, 2. And they bring all the troops in there. I mean, technically he doesn't have to move if we move the eye, right? So yeah, let's just keep him there. Let's keep him there. I don't think he travels with them. Even though I'd love if he was in a haven for getting rid of cards, but I can't afford stealth to spend. So he's going to chill there. So it's 1, 2, and then we'll roll for a battle. Okay, so we're losing 2 troops, but I could change a result with Gandalf, which I will. I'm going to spend a sword. We'll change this result to the little red guy, so that with Aragorn we can eliminate 4 troops, 5 troops. And then I think I could spend one more sword, actually. Or I actually have another action to fight, right? Yeah, let's just do the other action to fight. And that will shift the eye. So I did 1, 2, fight. Yeah, I have one more action with Gandalf. I think I'll just roll 1 die. And we will change it. We'll spend a Valor. And we'll just change it to this result. Oh, actually, I could have spent the Valor just to eliminate it. Oh, but that wouldn't be enough. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I was hoping I could change it back to a Haven, but I can do that in the future. If I see more swords. I don't even know if I have any more coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, there's still 3 more coming. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. 6. So we might lose a card here. That's fine. Can't be these. Can be these. Yeah, rings are fine. I should have maybe re-rolled off a ring, actually. Yeah, let's say we didn't spend the Valor. Let's re-roll off a ring. So we'll pretend that that never happened. This guy's here. Yeah, I should be burning cards on re-rolls first instead of tokens. So yeah, I'll spend a ring to re-roll in the combat. And we got the same result, so we're good. All right, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, it just worked out. Okay, this guy's dead. All right, that's Gandalf. Frodo's not gonna move. Draw 2 cards. Dale, and gifts from the elves. Yeah, how about they gift me some stealth? Oh, you're correct. I didn't realize. Sandy, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even catch that. I didn't even catch that. You know why I never go that way? Because there's always a giant army there. But this traveling alone up to 2 times, not rolling searches, I totally, wow, Sandy, you're amazing. I could move here. I have enough stealth to move here to here. And then when I'm here, I can then do the event card that I've been saving to move through here without rolling searches. Oh my God. Sandy, where were you like an hour ago when I'm stressing out about that stuff? Just kidding. Thank you. So this event, I can select any one symbol token from the supply and give it to any player. The gifts from the elves, I could get stealth. I don't really need that much now, but stealth I could use to prevent rolling a search. I mean, we could save that. Yeah, so I could have moved Frodo in. But then, yeah, then I would have to spend... What can I do? I can put the ring on, lose a hope, but no. I would just spend a stealth, right? Okay. Hopefully these guys don't move. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. Dunlin to Rivendell. Green line. Move there. Okay, we're gonna battle up here. Whoa, that sucks. Okay. So what's happening here? I think I corrected all the bumping there. So 3 red die. 2 of mine would die, but I can prevent 1. Let's prevent let's let an elf die, maybe. So these 3 are gone. Okay. No other fights up there. Okay. Near Harad. Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Dunlin to the Grey Havens. That's purple line. So another fight, 3 dice. Oh, wow. That sucks. That's literally 2 of my guys dying, but I can prevent 1. So let's just get rid of another elf. But they didn't lose anybody. I could re-roll. Yeah, let's re-roll actually. Yeah, let's stop. Let's re-roll. With this ring. Okay, that's better. So they lose 1. I lose none. That's better for me. Okay. Gotta hold the line. Hope they don't move again, though. One last card is Umbar. Shift the eye to Frozen region. If it's already there, roll a search. But there is nobody there to roll the search for, so we don't roll any dice. There's no Nazgul, no units in his space, thankfully. Okay, that's not bad. That was not bad. A little scary up there, though, because these guys are 1 move away from taking the Shire back. Aragorn. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 Valor to convert this. That'll move the eye. Get rid of this. And we gain 2 hope up to 7. So Minas Tirith is ours again. I can... Are we good actually to go? Maybe I could have just left actually. Hold on, I might not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could win right now, I think. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Undo, undo. You can have your stupid... I think where Aragorn is, if I'm correct in my math here. I think I can just run him in. I'm going to spend this to get a stealth. So I have 4 stealths. Aragorn can move once, twice, 3 times, spending 2 stealth. I'd spend another stealth so I don't roll. 4th time to here. And then I can use the Elves and Rope to get Frodo to go here to here. And then Frodo's action would be to spend. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. But do I need the hope though? Oh yeah, and the eye shift. Thank you. Yeah. I'm just thinking like I might still do it. Hold on. So the hope problem. We've lost 3 hope. There's 2 here, so we're rolling 5 on the search. I have 1 ring for a reroll. So there's a chance we could still lose. Do we wait? I'm worried if we wait, these units will move a little more and we won't have enough stealth to get through. And we'll be rolling more. Oh yeah, Sam can spend hearts too, right? But Sam only spends, I think... Oh yeah, sorry, Sam can spend hearts. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. Casey, hello, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I love LOTR, he says. It's some of J.K. Rowling's best work. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, welcome to the stream. All right, anyways, thank you for the support. /duck. Duck. All right. Yeah. Everyone put your pitchforks away. He's just joking. Relax. Relax. Yeah, let's do it. Let's YOLO. I don't want to risk anything else changing. So Aragorn's turn is gonna go move 1, 2, pick up Frodo, go 3. When he crosses this, we spend 2 stealth. to get through the special path. We're going to spend one more stealth to not roll on the move. So we don't have to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. The only other problem is the search roll here, right? We might be short one more stealth. We only have one to spend. We need to spend that to move here. So we're out of stealth. We now have to roll 2, but Aragorn will let us reroll, right? And there's 1 there, so we got a blank. We're going to re-roll the 1 with Aragorn's ability. It's a blank. Oh yeah, it's working out. And now we're going to interrupt the turn to do this. I think that was all of his actions anyway. Select any character. They may travel alone up to 2 times. Do not roll for searches. And we have to pay for special paths, but I forgot that this is not special paths here. Thank you, Sandy, for that. So Frodo will move. 1, not roll a search. 2, not roll a search. So the Elven cloaks and rope I've been saving literally from the beginning of the game is now coming into play and saving our butt. Then on Mount Doom, it's now Frodo's turn. Frodo will spend an action to spend 4 rings, or 5 rings, sorry, 5 rings. He's like, yeah, I got all the rings. He's just like, pulls all 5 off and he throws them in. Spends 5 rings at Mount Doom, and then we do a final search roll. Add 1 die for each missing hope, 7 dice max. So, I'm missing 1, 2, 3 hope. That's 3 dice. Plus 2 Nazgul, that's 5 dice. And here we go. And we have 2 hearts, 1 card and 1 token to spend for Sam to ignore 2 hope loss. So there's no way we lose, right? And we have 1 ring for a reroll. So like we're good. That one's cocked. So we only lost 3 hope, but we'll spend 2 hearts, 1, 2 to ignore 2 of it. We'll spend a ring to re-roll 1 of it. Still stayed the same. So we only lose 1 hope. Down to 4. We win. GG's. Now, what would have came next? So Sauron's defeated, everyone wins the game. Woohoo! Alright, I gotta see this. So 1 more stealth would have been generated. Let's say I didn't have that event card, right? It's like 1 more stealth. And there's the other one. Okay. Sky's darken. Okay. Yeah, 1 stealth was in the bottom of the deck too. But we only needed 2 more for sure. We just would have had to worry about stealth rolls. I want to see what would happen next turn. So Isengard to Rivendell. Green line. So these guys will move this way. Nothing there. Near Harad to Erebor. Blue line. Okay. Moria. 3 Nazgul to the eye. So they would have came 1 from here, 1 from here, and still 1 from here. So that's fine. But remember, Frodo would have still been here though. So that would have been scary for him to still be there. That all flies on him. And then the final card, Near Harad to Helm's Deep. See, my worry is that's only the next turn. But we would have had to go all the way around again, right? Aramir can't help us get Frodo in there. Maybe Frodo could move once, whatever. And then the next turn it's like Gimli. Gimli's chilling out here. So Frodo can only move 1 more. And then it's like I have to wait till Gandalf's turn before he can rip in there and get Frodo in. So that's still like 8 more cards off of here, you know? With a Sky's Darken in the middle there. So that could have been messy. That could have been messy. Thankfully, we never moved any of these units inside Mordor. Not a single one moved. That's crazy, actually. Crazy. But you killed the White Tree in Minas Tirith. Oh, Casey was just joking. Says, we all know Tolkien wrote it, and the follow-up novel is Song of Ice and Fire. All right, Casey, I'll love you and all, but we're going to have to ban you from the chat. you're gonna start a riot. Charlotte says, Rob, not a typical gamer, but I appreciate your plays and just got brave to play Red Dragon Inn solo. Now, is it Red Dragon Inn or Tales from the Red Dragon Inn? Thanks for bringing content to everyone. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it. And welcome to gaming, and don't be afraid. It's just like the good old days of studying for school exams, learning board games by reading rule books and stuff. Thankfully, we have videos and stuff to help us. Oh, Tales. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I know. We're liking that game. That's fun. A fun game, definitely. Aragorn coming to Minas Tirith. You keep it, filthy orcs. Then piggyback riding Frodo to chuck the rings. Yeah. I know. I was like, I definitely have to save Minas Tirith. It's just the right thing to do. I'm going to get more hope. It'll make the final roll easier. But then I'm thinking like, man, to get in here still, if any of these guys move at all, then we might need extra stealth tokens. Might be waiting longer for the deck to come out. I was worried the next Sky is Darkened card, you know, just starts moving. We could have lost another Haven somewhere. Like, you never know if up here these guys would have moved into the Shire. And then, boom, we lose 3 more hopes. So it was like, I gained 2 from this and waiting, but then I could easily lose 3 more and then be even in a worse scenario. So I just thought, let's go for it. And thank you again to Casey, or Sandy for pointing out the path here without, you know, I instantly wrote it off because I'm thinking, I can't afford to spend stealth to get through this army. But then it's like, oh wait, these aren't special paths at all. So yeah, that's huge. Huge. When will War of the Ring be on the menu again? I don't know. I have like so many expansions for that too that I've like never played with. That could be an excuse to learn and play that game again, but I don't know. I don't think anytime soon. I don't think anytime soon. October's coming. October's coming, so that means like horror games. I don't know, we probably should play some Arkham Horror LCG soon. I have some Halloween themed games I'm thinking of playing. Casey just sent a game to us that we can play around that time also, as we get into fall here. So yeah, that's the way my mind is thinking right now. I do want to play Solo Vantage this week, I think. I'm going to play that on probably Friday. For this weekend, I'm not sure. Like, people are asking for more Vantage for me and Mel to play another session of that, but like, I don't know. I could play another session of this game with Mel, but I think I want to save this to play with Kyle in the future. I don't know. I'm not sure what we'll play. There's so many games, so little time. But yeah, we gotta figure out something. So yeah, stay tuned. But I don't think War of the Ring. That's a monster. That's a monster. We already did the War of the Ring versus Star Wars Rebellion earlier this year, and Star Wars Rebellion won, and we played that. So I think we'll just chill. But yeah. Lord of the Rings LCG, greatest modern card game. Is it really modern though? Isn't that like ancient now? Isn't that like from last century or something, I think? It's so old. Just kidding. I mean, I could play more of that for sure, but yeah. You could always just start over with Lord of the Rings, the card game. No, we have stuff to still play from Lord of the Rings, the card game. I still have like campaign boxes we've never played. Yeah, I have lots of stuff to play. But it is Rob's gaming table, so it's gotta be like what I'm in the mood for, right? I like how we're not on a schedule from like whatever Kickstarters are currently live I need to play. I appreciate that. Cloudspire, oh geez, that's a monster. Why are you guys naming all the games that take like a week to like learn and like understand and get ready? I don't know, man. Those are monsters. I kind of like playing these games that are like 24-page rule books. You know, 24-page rule book feels like I'm cheating. It's awesome. Yeah, definitely gonna play some Solo Vantage. I want to try that out. See how that works. Not having anyone there to help me with tokens and stuff. But yeah. All right. I want to say a special thank you to you guys for helping me out as we played. I definitely was making mistakes that maybe I would have caught some, maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. But I do appreciate the live catches of the goof ups I made, not misinterpreting movement from Nazguls and stuff. I do appreciate it. That has definitely helped. Hopefully the win was legitimate. But yeah, it's definitely fun. Definitely fun. Playing Phantom Epoch. I don't know what that is. I don't know all the games. I don't know, there's so many. There's like 1,000 games that come out every year. 1,000. Oh yeah, Battle of Hoth. That is one I want to play. That is one I want to play. Yeah, yeah. I have that. It's staring at me upstairs in my on the table. It was beside me on the table when I was learning this week, like relearning it. The last week. Yes, thank you. That's the answer. Battle of Hoth. That's what Mel and I need to play next. Yes, I need to get some more Star Wars on the table. That's what needs to happen. Yeah, I was kind of excited for that one. It took a while to arrive to us in Canada, I feel. So we just got it like recently. So yeah. Yes, Velko, I'm going to play the Imperials. That's the only faction I can play in Star Wars games. The only one that works for me. And yes, I'm still playing Star Wars Unlimited. I play it every Thursday. I play it some Fridays, like once a month-ish on Fridays. And once every few months on a Sunday. But yeah, I still play a Thursday almost every single week. That's why we don't see streams on Thursday nights anymore. Because I'm playing Star Wars Limited at one of my local game stores, casual, having some fun. But yeah, I still play. I still build decks. I still love that game. I play online like a little bit. I tried that lately. The guys at my local store keep saying I need to play online. Oh yeah, all constructed, all constructed. Yeah, constructed is my favorite format. There is like every 2 weeks a Twin Suns night, but I'm just too lazy to keep building 80 card decks to go play. And I like keep changing up my decks all the time and trying out different leaders and stuff. I just need to build a Twin Suns deck that doesn't pull from my regular card pool. It just has like commons and stuff in it or something. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Trilogy looks really fun. Trilogy looks really fun. I'm hoping they make that the eternal format. That's just like anytime they do an internal format tournament, it's using Trilogy rules. I think it would suck if they just used Premier rules, but without Trilogy. I think they should always do those together. And I hope that's what they do. Because then that would set them apart and be different. And then we're not playing with all decks of broken stuff in it all the time. And then you can like veto out the broken stuff, which is nice. Yes, that's right, Bernardo. The Imperials are the good and have been the good guys. They are misunderstood. Correct. Yeah, we just want some control and order. That's all. Velko, the storybook of LOTR was good. That was way better than it was expected to be. Yeah, that was fun. That definitely was a fun game. I thought about that the other day, actually. I was thinking about that stream. That was definitely a fun stream. We played through the entire thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what are we gonna do for New Year's this year? We gotta play an epic thing or something. Something funny. Probably Lord of the Rings related. I don't know. Gotta think of something. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the playthrough with me, helping me out. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the super chats today, guys. Thanks for the members and supporting the channel. Much appreciated. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. We'll be back tomorrow with Clank Legacy 2. Friday with Vantage Solo, I assume. And hopefully this weekend with some Battle from Hoth. If not, maybe some more Tales of the Red Dragon Inn, if we can't get that comfortable enough to stream and find the time to practice. And or maybe some more Vantage. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.